years I've been watching Smash, I've seen that happen once.
I've seen that happen on Wi-Fi at least 3 times with Ike recovery spiking both characters down, but I have not seen this happen in offline competitive play quite literally ever.
It is such an insane rarity, and now we'll get to see the result of that. What
Hey,
happens
pre-notification
here
gang.
is that we basically just scrub everything that happened there. 1 stock, 3 minutes to determine that game. I have hardly ever seen this before, but we will now see a 1 stock game to determine who took that game 3, and then potentially.
I know, I
if
just
Larry
watched
takes
that.
We
The
have to
double
go back into the
KO.
set and keep playing it.
I think the funniest part is we can see it on our screen is that they actually have to set up a rule set for this. That they're actually setting up an entire rule set to just play this 1 stock match. So it's all up to 1 stock, Mona.
1 stock will determine it all, and we're about to get into it. This is one of the most exciting things you get to see. It's a little bit of overtime for that game 3. We'll see who takes it. Larry.
Yeah, it's the
and
PAX
Cola.
West tournament.
1 stock, 3 minutes to determine it.
Absolutely. Once more, we're going to see this beautiful neutral come out, but Cola now just coming out of the gate swinging, and now just looking to end it.
What a
the
start.
back air, but going a little too low.
Love
I
to see
how
that.
Larry recovered high here.
Let's go,
Down throw
Cola.
into the
Oh, that hurts me.
dash attack, looking for the double, but now Cola looking for the side special, not going to be able to find anything.
Yeah, if that side special connect, that was the end of the game. Cola would have definitely taken the stock that close to the ledge. And now, man, it's instantly down to the 1 stock jab. Back air, not going to be enough to do it. Cola will be able to try to pick up this ledge trap, though.
Gets
Oh, the
footstool,
footstool.
but can't find the roll in
That would have been
here.
so
Cola
hot.
looking absolutely
Uh-oh.
warmed up now. Larry, though, going to be able to open it up with a huge F smash. And
Yeah,
that
it's tough.
there
Damn,
is
that's so
actually going
sad.
to give it. You finally hear some excitement from the crowd. There we go. This set will continue, Kimona.
How can
God
you
damn.
not be excited
That's
after
sad.
getting to see a 1 stock playoff for a game? Again, one of the rarest things you'll ever see in Smash, and not only that, we have to pick up the set and continue it from there. We go to game 4 in the second
Yeah,
round.
doing alright.
Cola
I just
2
watched
and
Top
Larry
Gun
Lure 1.
Maverick.
What a fun set.
That was
This is
good.
a great way to start a block, let me tell you.
This may go down in history.
Definitely will. But we are going to be seeing, we'll probably be seeing Pokemon Stadium 2 from both competitors the entire time. This has been regarded as one of everybody's favorite stages alongside with Small Battlefield as well. So it's going to be Larry coming out of
It
the
was a
gate
good movie.
swinging at
I agree.
First, going to be able to find a little bit of versus with the aerials. But here comes Cola, and now everything's connecting. Art.
Yeah, you have to wonder how an occurrence like that kind of changes the mental state for them. And I think for both of them, they've just sort of
As
amped
good as
it up, right?
She-Hulk?
They're both
Well,
going
not many
pedal to
things
the
can be
metal
as good
right
as
now,
She-Hulk.
Pulling out all the stops, and they have both instantly put on quite a bit of damage. And you can see Larry initially was playing quite a bit slower, a bit more on the back foot. Now
How was
he
the
is going for
cross?
throat.
Yeah, definitely a little bit more of a pick.
I don't get the
hearing
reference.
The crowd get excited as well.
Unless it's like a Jesus
Forward throw
thing.
was going to be the option. Going to try and find the back air, but here
Thanks
comes
to the resub,
Cola trying
Leland.
to find these loose aerials here. And once more, it's just Larry trying to find himself out of this corner. But
Why
the low
couldn't
flash at
Maverick
least going to
twerk
save
for
the
us?
neutral.
I know, there was no
that was
twerking
just
in Top
him
Gun
with
Maverick. It
great
was
recognition,
weird.
Seeing Cola charging that neutral B at the ledge, right? He says, okay, I can interrupt that flare blade.
What are you
and
watching?
again,
It's a
we
PAX
see that
West
up
tournament for Smash
paying
Bros.
dividends for the
So
SoCal
right now,
Wolves.
Light, Aaron,
But
and
the
Cola
jab
are
back
in
here,
winner
the
semis.
unreliable
Light
on
plays
board, so he's
Aaron
going to
in
be
winner
moving up in
semis,
terms
and if
of
Cola
stock.
wins, it'll be
Now
a
here
moist
comes
finals,
Larry,
which will be
but
so
the
hype.
Spot dodge from Cola is going to at least put something into advantage here. Now,
Man, I gotta
Thanks
say,
to Resub Wiener and the
given that
Prime
we're, like,
squeezed.
kind of in an even game, right? Cola's got a bit of a lead in terms of the set, right? I like that he's willing to experiment, right? Throw in things that aren't necessarily truest combos, but, you know, mix in a side B1 in the middle of a combo. Go for
Thanks,
something
Resub Beto.
that people haven't seen before. See if your opponent will give you something that you can
Oh,
really eat
it's
along.
alright.
up smash
We're living. Let's go,
to do
Cola.
it Here, so now Larry
Let's fuck
just
him up.
looking for the up air, but
Let's
still
just buckle
instead
down
going to
and
take the
finish this
tomahawk
off.
grab. Now here comes Cola, going to be able to respond, but just
God
the
damn
F
it.
tilt will at least extend Larry's lead for a
He's a
little bit
prime
amount of
Joe.
time. But how this way this set has been going, no one's been holding on to their stocks for too long.
No, and particularly when
Come
Larry
on,
gets
Cola.
the lead, right? Cola's the kind
Please?
of guy who will strike back so quick, but Larry not giving him that opportunity right now. Immediately pushing the void to the ledge at 81%.
Nice.
There is
There's the
Cola
stock.
finally getting that
No, just run away with it.
last
Let's
stock
just
here,
let's just
and
run the
if he's able
fucking
to take
train
this one,
here.
He moves on.
Okay, Cola once more taking their time to get out of the corner here, trying to read the jumps, going to be able to find the falling up air, and now looking for the down air. One of my favorite things about Cola is that he really tries this style on.
Scary.
Yeah, again, he's going
Oh my
for
god,
those
very
things
scary.
that maybe they're not true, but if he connects it, could result in the win. Right
Come on,
now, bread and
Cola.
butter with that jab into back air. Larry able to make it back to the ledge. But
Oh,
Cola
sour
connected
spot.
a little bit too late on that jab, not able to get the sweet spot of that back
Up.
air.
Come on, baby.
Larry looking for
My
the
sweet
back air
boy.
but Cola once more going to send Larry to the other side of the stage, looking for the
Good
jump
grab.
on the air, but instead we'll just go for the forward throw. Let's see, going for the full hop.
No!
It was the right call, but just Larry went a little bit too low.
It was a good call out on the timing right there, but Larry, man, he's facing a wall of that sword in the corner. Finally able to
Come on,
move
Cola.
back to that
No!
ball where he can get his feet on solid ground. Cola goes back to
Nice.
the ledge, and he batters his way out too.
Nair, great pickup though. Speaking
Will
of
that
great
kill
pickup,
up throw?
Cola going to go for the up throw here. Not going to be enough. Cola just needs
That
another
will,
one,
though.
potentially 171.
Let's go.
And that's
Let's go.
all, and that's going to be
All right.
Cola.
It's a
Not
guaranteed
that
Moist
easy at
Esports
all, and we're
finals.
going straight
That's
to
so
the
hype.
Winners Finals.
Not grand finals,
The
but it's
way
guaranteed
he takes
Moist
this set
Esports
right
winners
there.
finals. Because it's
Obviously,
Light
able to
versus
finish it out
Aaron on the
with
other
3-1,
side.
And as we've seen, that
Thanks to
is
Sub Joey,
just
Spider,
seems to be the
Frog,
result between
Nerdy
these two
A,
every time they play. That is
Jodio, and the
now
Prime
the
Dio,
third straight
Storm, and
time
the Bits
that they
Immers,
have
and the
played
Gifts,
it,
and the
has
Bits
resulted in a
Neil.
3-1. But man, what a 3-1 that was.
And yeah, we're gonna finish this as well. That's so beautiful. Do you see the game 3 overtime? I did. That was right before I went live. I was watching. Which was the first time I think that's ever happened at like an actual tournament. Cola and Larry killed each other at the same time, which resulted in a sudden death. Bungie S tier, really? Name a bad game Bungie's made. Thanks for the gift sub, Larry. We went deep on these games and their lists. It's just looking at the games themselves, not the studios. He's a tier 1 remix in the Prime Bread and Christian. Yeah, if you think Destiny's a bad game, you're just dumb. Like, actually dumb. It's far from a bad game. I don't like the grind personally, but it's not even close to a bad game. And it has the absolute best raids in all of gaming. He's a gift sub Neanderthal. Why do you keep saying 343? I haven't done them yet, but they're going to be F tier. Spoilers. Is the Prime Shadow. That has the worst story of all time. Are you talking about Destiny? It really doesn't. Have you even looked at the story ever? I don't think they convey the story very well, but they actually have pretty deep lore. It's not as good as Halo, but it's definitely not bad either. Is it Prime AO Joe? They added Hunter mounting to Reach on the MCC, but still haven't added Assassinations to Infinite. That's wild. So they're adding mechanics to the MCC right now? That's kind of cool. I don't see why, but that's still cool. Thanks to resub noob. We're on Obsidian, right? Yeah, because Looking Glass, I'd only played like 2 of their games. Thanks to the resub, Debbie. And the resub Wiki. And the resub Creek and JDM. Sega is for sure at least an A. Oh my god, yikes. People choose like 2 games they like from a developer and say that they deserve S tier. Every game developer in S tier right here has only made good games. Like, not a single bad one. Last of Us 2 is the by far Naughty Dog's weakest, but even that is not a bad game. Thanks the resub, Binny. No, disagreed. All From Software games are amazing. That includes Ninja Blade. I can't believe there's so many people that actually think Destiny's a bad game. You can think it's a game that's not for you, and I agree, because the grind is beyond tedious, but it is so far from a bad game. That's such a laughably, like, absolutely laughably dumb take to say that Destiny is shit. Because the good stuff's hidden behind a big grind. Okay, then the same should go for World of Warcraft. Yet everyone can appreciate World of Warcraft. All the good content's the in-game, but it's still a beyond tedious grind to get there. Thanks, resub Mooster and gift sub Noodleman. Why aren't you doing it? The light's about to play Aaron, so I'm just waiting. Why is Game Freak F tier? Because they're beyond talentless. All they do is copy and paste games and can't even do that correctly half the time. But at least they're trying something different with Arceus for the first time in 2 decades. So Godspeed to them. When are you gonna start? Well, after this next match. Moist Esports is in a tournament right now, and it's a guaranteed Moist Esports finals. Because Light's playing Aaron right now in semi, and Cola just beat Larry Lur. So, it's pretty fucking cool. Here, it's right here. I'm just waiting for it to come on. Thanks to resub Emily, CK, Puto, and the Prime Kramos, and resub Jake. Nope. This isn't looking at the actual game studios and their reputation or anything, it's just the games. Just straight up the games as well as, like, the trajectory. So, for example, like, EA. All they're making right now is sports games. Just recycled sports games forever. So they're on an even rougher trajectory.
This one's gonna be a banger for sure.
Yeah, Game 1, Pokemon Stadium 2, again.
A little Moist Esports team kill. No matter what, we win though, so fine by me.
The player-to-player game rather than the matchups. That's how I would describe Light and Aaron. We might see the whole
EA does have Apex. That was in 2019.
Aaron, though, going to use the get-up attack to at least just get Light's
actually, I think it was 2018.
One of the things about Light is that he always plays with such aggression that you're totally terrified to make any move because the onslaught of aerials that this guy delivers is unreal.
Yeah, Fox has a whole lot of safe aerials that he can toss up, but only if they're precise. There's that ground game. Both of these players want to control that, and Light with just the
God, Light's just going so hard.
Certainly able to do that.
Aaron trying to find their way in, will find the Nair here, but
Prime unclear in the resub.
These dash attack versions that Light finds is just so amazing every single time.
Oh my God.
The Trip Diddy himself, and still up till back air, throwing the banana once more, but now the tech chase on the platform. Aaron wants no part of it.
All of this is custom.
Again, it hurts to see my boys have to team kill, but it's great because it guarantees a Moist Esports finals. Because right now it's cold. Oh!
every single time.
Oh,
We see
God.
how good Aaron is, but Light is doing just that. He is making light work of this game one.
Here comes Aaron, though, trying to find some of these trips with the banana, but Light once more going to find the reversal. The fair into the up air, and now here comes Aaron. Gonna
He's the Prime
get a
Warlord.
Nice fair from the ledge here, but Light just not letting Aaron leave.
Who are
the
you
side of
rooting
the
for?
stage at all.
I can't play favorites here.
We'll see Aaron just try to get back to a little bit of stage control right here, right? The biggest problem for him is that not only has he not been able to make big use of the banana yet, Light has also been able to use it.
How do you feel about the
pretty well
360
himself,
connect?
just like you
It's
see
terrible.
here.
Oh!
Again,
Oh!
you cannot write that up. You just have to think
It's
of it
so
on the spot.
fucking
And
filthy.
boy, is Light putting on a show for that game.
It's
Christ.
kind of funny. Rarely in competitive Smash do we actually see Shine used as a reflector. And
Jesus.
honestly, here, Light just anticipated and knew every single time that Aaron was going to throw it. And one thing about Light as
Exit
well,
Prime,
he
atypical,
always
and
knows
tier
when
1
you're
dead
going to go
squirrel.
for that up smash. He's always ready to go in and just throw it out. And a lot of times it's just gonna KO.
We are indeed.
Yep, this is winners semis. It is a guaranteed Moist
Esports
Esports winners finals.
Because frankly, I'd like to not breach my contract.
Because right now Cole is waiting
Well,
in
here we go.
finals.
Like you said, Kimono, we are going
So
to
this
be
is
playing
pretty
on
fucking
PS2
hype.
predominantly the entire set. So now Light just trying to find the Nair, and we'll find double forward air.
Oh,
It's the Shine.
He's using
My
Shine
goodness,
so
putting on a show.
aggressively
Yeah, that
right
was
now.
really good by Aaron, though, to make sure that he held on to his double jump. As a Diddy Kong, you have to have that to make sure that you can get the most
He's
out of those
man
barrels.
super.
And love the use of the
Which means
banana
grand
just to
finals too.
kind of
Yeah, but that's not a
keep him on his
guaranteed
feet
Moist
there at the
Esports
ledge,
versus
but
Moist
nonetheless,
Esports grand finals.
Speed overwhelming, Light able to get back onto his feet. Aaron finally getting an opening.
But
here,
yeah, it
it's
does
not
guarantee
able to
that
convert it into
at
big
least
damage.
one of them is in grand
Absolutely.
finals.
Aaron, though, going to be able to find the back air. I feel like Aaron's playing a little bit nervous, right? That was a long dash in and a long dash out. Maybe just a little bit
He's
short.
resub Nobot.
But just the jab to keep Aaron in the lock, and still going to use the F smash here. Light looking a little bit more damage this time. 86% is a lot better, but Aaron going for the F smash, not going to be able to find it.
Beautiful
Oh, what?
recovery by Light, though.
I had no
Gold
idea
over
you could
the
recover
stage, so
that
it's
low from
impossible
there,
for
at
Aaron
that
to
angle.
contest him out there, right? Otherwise, he pulls a banana.
Thanks,
he
Reset
drops
Fusion
it
and
down, he
Albion.
throws out a down air. He gets the stock easy. He
Yeah, that
won't
is
lose
surprising,
those.
Noodle.
But Light, smart recovery, gonna try and get back. Does maneuver around the banana. I think just making great note.
Yeah, I saw the
Good
Channel
time
5
intensity
trailer for the
and
interview with Alex
taking good
Jones.
stock of the game
I'm
state,
very,
right? He
very
tosses out
interested in
banana.
seeing
He
that.
knows that Diddy Kong wants to grab that.
Yeah, the unfortunate spot dodge there coming out from Aaron as well. I thought he would commit to the forward smash here. But speaking of forward, Light going to be able to find the forward air, going for the forward smash of his own. But now Aaron just trying to find the up smash, and he will right out of
Thanks,
shield.
Resub
Yeah, I'm
Binsol.
loving this right now. It felt like in game one, Aaron was trying to kind of play a little headstrong, right? Which he can do at times, trying to match Light.
How come you
in
didn't
that
finish Last of Us on
fast-paced
stream?
gameplay.
I still
This
might.
Is what I like to see from Aaron, though. We see him get Light off stage.
But I've already
slow
beaten
down
it
the game a
twice.
little bit, and
I might just
let
beat it at my
things
own
get a
pace
little bit
instead of
time
try
to
and go
breathe
through it
because
pretty
Light
quickly
can
on
be
stream.
suffocating.
Finds the fast fall fair, but can't find much else after. Light using the Nair as kind of a combo breaker here. But beautiful grab up by Light, looking for the up
I do
air.
still
Will
need to
just take
finish the
banana
Straw
and
Humans
hide
2
instead.
remake,
They're
though.
both trying to work around this banana pretty well.
Thanks,
I
Resub
think that
Grandma.
you just can't praise it enough as Light is able to read that movement.
You see
there with
Amazon
Aaron.
getting
You
salty
can't
about the fact that their
praise it
show
enough
sucks, so they're
how
blocking
good the
reviews.
item play has
I
been
am
from
pretty
both
sure
of
the
these
majority of the
players, but
reviews
you
haven't
expected
watched
that
the
as a
show
Diddy
yet.
Kong player. Got to be
They're
able to
calling it
manage
like the
that
worst
banana
show ever
field,
made
but
when it's
for
far
Light,
from it.
too, these two
It's
just
not
traded back
amazing.
and forth like they're
Like,
having
it's not the
fun.
best show ever made, nor is it like an
Once more,
extremely
Aaron
good
going to
show, but
catch
it's
that
certainly
banana
not
here, trying
bad
to find a way
either.
to use it.
It's okay.
He also able to find the fair as he goes for the monkey flip in, though. This begins Light's aggression.
Talking about
Be able to
rings of
find
power.
51%. Ooh, and still throwing out the shine. He instinctively knew, but good on Aaron to not throw the peanut pop gun.
That was a reaction both not only
Yeah,
to
it's
drifting
pretty
into
mid.
peanut pop gun, but also again.
But it's certainly not
safe. Aaron has the banana in his hand,
15,000
so it is
one-star
most likely,
reviews.
especially after
It is
using
a pretty
monkey flip,
mid show.
That his only action after that is to throw that banana.
Absolutely. Now we're going to see a little bit more of the laser percent Light trying to find that kind of ready, set, go mark here. Aaron, though, once more going to land with the Nair and finds the back air. We are going to last stock. I can't praise Aaron enough, though, to be able to stabilize after that explosive game one.
That is the kind of player that he is. You know, I think that Aaron has made
No, She-Hulk
great
sucks.
strides
Like, no,
as
She-Hulk
a
is not what we're
in
talking
that
about.
mental
She-Hulk is
game,
bad.
right?
She-Hulk is
Real,
fucking terrible.
True
Rings of
competitor.
Power is what
And
we're
just like
talking
you see
about.
him right now, he's never out of it until it says
There's
finish.
like a million
Absolutely.
one-star
Right here we
reviews
go,
on it
banana
and
by
people
Light.
being upset
And
that they're
Aaron
taking some of them
going to
away.
just
Even
rock
though I think
their
it's
way
pretty
out of the
obvious a
corner
lot
here,
of them
going
have
for
not
the
watched the
hard
show.
read on the up smash.
It's
Now
mid.
Aaron definitely has advantage here
It's
right
not
on
a
the ledge,
one-star.
but Light once more
It's just
trying
pretty
to find
mid.
a loose aerial. Aaron
It's
gonna
a
be
lot
able
of
to find
just,
the back air,
like,
monkey
nerdy
flips in, but now
outrage.
Light has the advantage and the banana kimono.
And like just putting pressure on these back airs, trying to keep Aaron in the corner. He has done such a good job of maneuvering around that though. And look at him playing it safe. Light with a big whiff on that down.
Oh,
smash.
Jesus, Aaron.
Ha!
Damn, Aaron popped
Aaron
off.
Take that game number 2 and even it up 1-1. You said that he was doing a good job to stay competitive. He takes the game.
Absolutely. I mean, remnants of Smash 4 there. I mean, the hoo-ha was definitely a tried and true Diddy combo too. And Aaron, definitely one of the best pilots of Diddy Kong in that game as well. So one thing I love about
It's god
Aaron,
awful for
always
anyone who
see
knows
what's
anything
going
about
on.
Lord
He's
of the
such a,
Rings
like,
lore.
expressive
Maybe
player
they
too.
disagree with you.
You definitely saw that, you know, excitement when he was able to find it. So
Well, I don't even think
really
that's the
good
case.
set
They
so
keep
far.
calling
It's gonna be one
Galadriel a
point.
Mary
You
Sue.
can see, right? He
If you're going by Lord of the Rings
right
lore, she's like anything but a Mary Sue. She is designed to be fucking OP. Bro, isn't she the one that literally fucking yeeted Sauron?
And that just goes to show you, right?
Like, I think it's just people being upset about a lot of nonsense. Now, I get that it's not like canon and super based in Lord of the Rings, and I get being upset about that, but the show's not a 1-star. It's just pretty mid.
But Aaron is going at him with a fiery heart and a fiery head, and I like to see that.
Absolutely.
He's a tier
We
1
are going to be going back
Spanish.
on Pokemon Stadium 2.
I don't know the Tolkien lore
Let's see
super
what
well,
Light's
but I
gonna be able
vaguely
to
recall
do to
Galadriel
get
having a
right
big
back
role to
into this
play in
automatically
the
going
initial
up throw here.
Sauron
Now,
downfall.
I feel like Light is waiting just a little bit longer, right? Not just immediately going for the up airs, just
And in the Lord of the Rings trilogy, doesn't she carry Gandalf through
I
like
think it's
fucking
been that
peril
waiting
out
for
of
those
nowhere,
aerials
just
and
like
definitely
randomly
trying to
saves
follow
him?
the movement with that monkey flip. I think
She was
that
more
one thing
Mary
that
Sue in the
happened
Lord of the
that
Rings
game, too,
trilogy
is
than
Aaron
so far
started
in the show.
noticing near the end of the game that, hey, Light is really just waiting for me to run over to that banana and pick it up. I've been hit a couple of times for it, and now he has really mixed up that game plan where Light has to rely not as much on guesses, a bit more on the reactions.
Light's follow-up with the fair on platform is also very
He's the
interesting.
resub
Going to be able to find the
Garangius
falling
and
nair here.
Tial.
As Aaron just going to use the monkey flip to get out of the pressure situation. Now stuck on this platform, just going to roll to the right and then kind of switch positions here. We're seeing a very slow.
But there's plenty to not like about Rings of Power. Like I said, it's mid. It's just simply not a 1-star, like no matter how you spin it. Like it's a really pretty looking show at the very least. And the action so far has been pretty well done. It's just not a 1-star. And the Mary Sue complaint of Galadriel is so out. Like it's not even close. She was so much more broken in Lord of the Rings than she is in Rings of Power.
Going to fold the banana just to give himself some more time, but the up tilt back air going to steal first stock for Light.
Yeah, Aaron was definitely trying to pop that right onto the stage. Not able to get the confirm right there. Fox just a little bit too high on that percentage, so we're going to have to see him land and get that confirm elsewhere.
Light, though, going to be able to find the dash.
These are the 5 gift
The hits
subs.
are going to trade here.
Spanish
Once
and the
more, just
resub
putting on this
Raxo.
pressure right in the ledge, trying to read the monkey flip with the F smash there, which is a very standard Diddy Kong thing to do. It's kind of monkey flip right onto the stage,
Ooh.
but Aaron is going to fire right back with
Is
the
that a
F
shield
smash of
poke?
their own.
He's been noting that Light, right, has been landing just on these platforms pretty freely, right? Feeling like he can just get away from the Diddy coverage there. But that time, Aaron calling out the time that the shield dropped.
Misgrab.
Able
Big
to
whiff.
get that stock, and now gonna have to find a way to
Thanks,
take
Resub
control
Lunatic.
of the game a little bit, because while the game pace has slowed down, feels like Light is definitely back in the driver's seat.
Absolutely. Aaron, though, has banana in hand. They are going to trade just a little bit. Aaron, though, just trying to make it back, but it's going to be the weak hit
Is he
of up
Disney
smash
bought
that
streaming
keeps-
rights to
keeps
Bleach?
Aaron stock
No,
for
I
a
did
couple
not see
seconds
that.
Longer. Just going to use
Is that
the
good or
cancel to
bad?
get Light off stage, and now Aaron just trying to find an edge guard, but Light still coming out of the
He's a
gate with
prime
those aerials.
Ambu.
Yeah, using that back air to great effect again, just trying to put on this corner pressure, and even though it hasn't gotten a lot of direct
That's
hits,
bad.
it
Oh,
has dictated
rough.
where Aaron can and cannot go. And a couple of times he's landed those direct hits just like that right there. We noted it earlier, right? Doing a great job.
She-Hulk
of
just
throwing out
barely worse
aerials,
than
trying to
Kenobi.
cover around
She-Hulk's
that
not
banana
over
stuff.
yet,
Aaron can't just
but
simply
She-Hulk
run
is
over
significantly
Kenobi.
worse than Kenobi, and I did
Light,
not
though,
like
going to get
Kenobi
the
like at
drill.
all.
It's the
But it did
down
have
to
some
the
decent
falling
action
fair for me
scenes.
That is just so clean on Light's side, but going for it once more. I think Light is very weary. Down tilt into the up smash to get some damage here, and now Light just going to back up a little bit. Here comes Aaron,
Thanks,
though,
Resub
trying to
Maxwell.
find the up smash once more, and we'll just take the back air instead.
Yeah, definitely caught Light trying to hold out to drift away for DI, maybe on a smash attack, but wasn't anticipating the quick back air. And we go to last stock. These two men, it seemed like it was so heavy for Light in game 1. So
Man, Aaron has
heavy
really
in game
brought
2.
this
We were
back.
just at an even
After
keel
game
this
1,
time.
it was looking like a fucking
Light, though,
steamroll.
going to trip and use the get up attack. A little bit of a
Good drag down.
Going for the falling fair into the down smash, but here comes Aaron trying to find the down tilt. Will not be able to find it. Just going to go for the banana instead. And what
Ooh,
a great string.
damn,
from
God,
Aaron.
good
Yeah,
lord,
looking to
Aaron.
use the Z-drop there to get a little bit more damage. Glancing blow on the banana against Light. He was literally
That was
just
close.
a pixel off, just 1 unit away from getting the hit. But he'll get one there.
Holy
Down to
shit,
one
Aaron's
smash.
going in.
Aaron, 2 in a row to go to match point. He's got a 2-1 lead.
Aaron's been on such a tear recently.
When Light starts
I'm happy to see that. He's on the come up.
It's definitely going to be kind of
He's
phase
tier 1
2
casual.
of this boss battle, if
Yeah.
you will. And then phase 3 is when he rolls up the sleeves. But regardless, like I said right before this set started, that Aaron has
Thanks, Zuri,
constantly
sub condensed.
outperformed his
What tournament is this?
CS
It's the
majors
PAX
this year.
West tournament.
So it'll be
I don't
a
think
huge
it's an
surprise
actual
if he were
major or
to take
anything.
this.
I'm not
But,
sure.
Of course, it is now game 4
But
Light.
it's
The
super
fact
hype
that-
because we're guaranteed a
Jack
Moist
is off, and like
Esports
you said,
finals,
once the sleeves roll
and
up,
I'm
all
so
bets
excited
are
for
off,
that.
right? That's-
So after
Light is
this,
literally
winner
like
here
the
plays
floor.
Cola.
He says he
So
wants
it's all
the
Moist
sleeves,
Esports all
but he
day,
feels
baby.
like he is really being challenged, and I think
Thanks,
that this
Resub
is one
Sly.
of those moments where he might find himself in that situation because Aaron, you know that he's the kind of player that will study this matchup the night before. He knows he's going to have to fight against Light. All that hard work is paying off right now. He's got that 2-1 set lead.
Absolutely. It's going to be Aaron getting the first signs of damage, but now here comes Light. Going to throw the banana away. Okay, so I feel like we have a different game plan this time. Instead of just trying to hit Aaron with the banana, we're just going to take the banana.
Heard of the
and
new
throw it
indie
away.
hack and slash Solstice?
See it a
Yes.
couple times from Light.
Saw that at
I
Gamescom.
think
It looks
was really
good.
working
It
out
actually
for
looks
game
pretty
one
good.
Because Aaron was being so headstrong in his game plan. After that, slowing it down, Light realized, okay, well now I just got to get this out of play because this is what defines Diddy's game plan.
Absolutely. Here comes Light, though, trying to find the fair, but will be Aaron finding a fair of his own.
The demo was
I mean,
solid. Yeah, I didn't play the
Light
demo.
trying
I'll
to
probably
once
just wait for the
more
actual
find
game to
these
come
loose
out.
Aerials, but Aaron now
I
playing
just
a
don't
little bit
usually
more of
play
a
demos.
Grounded game than he was before.
And again, I mean, that's exactly what you expect from Diddy Kong, being able to use that banana, his quick movement to control the game on the ground, but Light not having any of it right now, does have Aaron closing in on those kill percents. And there to put him back off stage, maybe hunting. You see him turn that back, you know what's coming next. Back here.
Okay, speaking of back air, we'll just
Alright.
take the up smash instead because that is what
Who
the
did you
game
main in
plan
Ultimate?
gave him. But now Light just
Roy
gonna hold
and
on to this
Falcon
banana
mainly,
for a little bit.
and some
Gonna
DK.
be able to find somewhat of the drill falling on the
There's the
platform
resub
here, but just
Asimus.
going to choose to take the rising fair both ways into the up smash.
And Light has been just revolutionizing the way that that forward air is used, right? Whether it's as a combo tool into that up air, or even just using it because it's got a big hitbox, it maneuvers you through the air, and it puts
Thanks
your
to the gift
opponent
sub,
in
Lucy.
disadvantage, and that is going to give you the maximum amount of opportunities to take a stock. And look at the
Damn,
amount
he's
of
running
damage
away
it
with this
builds
one
up.
now.
It's enough for that back there to connect at the ledge and give Light a 3-1 lead.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely a
Thanks
different
to Prime
game than what
Sorbet.
we saw a little bit earlier here. Light,
Favorite
though,
fighting
trying to
game?
find the
Mortal
falling
Kombat
nair,
9.
But it will be Aaron going to be able to get a nair of his own. Here comes Light, though, just going for the up throw. And now Aaron, once more, just playing a more grounded game.
Thanks
going
to
for the
Prime
up tilt, not gonna be able
Serbo.
to find anything
Who do you want
close
to
the
win?
banana, but Light's
I
gonna
don't
take it
choose
right back.
favorites.
And he is just
But
trying
I
to
am
keep
glad
the
that
shuttle
it's a
game
close
going, and
series.
It seems like this is another one of those games where Aaron, in his efforts to try to slow down the game, has just ended up putting himself on the back foot more often than not. Light really taking advantage to just run up and bash him.
Ooh, okay, nair into the jump.
Oh,
and
wow.
Right into the back air. It's not going to be enough, but that one hurt. Okay, and now
Oh,
Aaron
oh,
gonna
the
be
ledge
able
trump.
to find the loose back air. Crowd kind of on his
Oh.
side, but there's the up smash. We're going to game 5. Crowd, how are you feeling right now?
One thing I'm always happy about is when there is a Moist Esports team kill, it usually goes to game 5. I always think that's so poetic and cute.
Typical Light game, and then all of a sudden, Aaron comes in with 2 straight games. It looks like he is about to just cruise to a 3-1 win, and then Light goes into that phase 2 mode, right? The hoodie comes off, and then he takes that game convincingly. So now the question is, can Aaron
Why
push
didn't
into
I
that
moist meter Logan?
phase
I don't
3 of the
remember.
boss battle, right? What we
Because
hear
the
in
moist
main
meter was
theme
definitely
start
active
playing
when I watched
every going
Logan. I
game
just don't
5,
remember
the
why I
final
didn't do it.
phase.
It's like when one
I really
player
liked Logan though. I thought it was great.
Sephiroth shows up, and that's what it's like playing versus Light. But once again, game 5, Aaron looking to make another upset this year, but now Light kind of trying to chase Aaron around the stage at this point. Going to be able to find the initial dash attack opening here. Can't find the up air to go with, and now hitboxes are going to
There's your
trade.
Swinkle.
I think this is what we've seen quite a bit, right? Is that Aaron is taking some time to maneuver around the stage, right? Slow the game down a little bit, but it puts him in a bad spot sometimes. Light has been really noticing the times where he's able to follow just like this, build up damage off of that defensive play, and when he needs to back off and let Aaron have it. Right now, well, he's letting him have
There's a
it.
tier 1
but in a
Great
different-
Gonzalez and the resub Lieutenant.
Now Aaron just trying to find this fair, but now Light looking for a way to open things
Why didn't
up.
you moist meter Metal Gear
Sure about
5?
back air.
That one I
He's
do have an
going to
answer
get
for it.
some
It just took me so
good,
long to get
but
through it.
Light going to punish
By the
the
time I
Lucky with
finished
him
it,
with
it was
their
already
up
just
smash.
out for a long
Using
time.
that
There was no reason to
fastball
moist
there,
meter it.
because that's the only way at that percent you're going to be able to do it off of the spot that Light connected. And here comes even more. Got the monkey in the corner. Love Aaron trying to jump out, but counterattacking was a little greedy, and it puts him right back into a bad spot.
Ooh, Aaron gonna get
Damn,
popped
Light's
above
fucking
the
choking
ledge
him
a
out right
little
now.
Much here. The banana not gonna do anything but get the trip right now. Aaron, it's all go time right now. You need this stock. Light has lapped you. Just the F tilt looking for the fair, and now they're both gonna be able to make it back to stage, but for how long?
And he saw Aaron go out there with the barrels as well. He realized that he wasn't able to set up on stage. So instead,
Oh boy.
looking to use the blast
Oh,
from those
boy.
barrels, but instead it's a blast from the
Aaron's
back.
got his work
Light
cut out
got
for him
another
here
one
if he
of
wants
those
to bring this
up
back.
smashes.
All right.
Aaron will follow in kind to take his first. We are a clean stock ahead for Light, but
Thanks to the resub
Aaron,
bunny.
we've seen him hit back.
Absolutely. Now Aaron, though, going to get tripped
That
up.
banana
A little
just
bit of
fucking
tripping
saved
going
him.
on
I
both
thought I was
sides
about to get
here.
out of control.
Take a nap.
Absolutely. Aaron trying to fight once more. Gonna be able to find the banana hit into the nair and even get the pull hitbox as well. But Light now gonna be able to find the banana toss of his own. But gonna be off stage, actually recovering
Easy
hard for
resub,
the
easy.
first time that we've seen this set.
Yeah, because we've seen Aaron be on top of that quite a few times, but Light found his moment to get back on safely.
Why are
Now
two Moist
again,
Esports
see
versing
Aaron
each other? Because
step
it's
in the
winter
corner,
semis
just fight
and
out with
neither
that
one's
down tilt
lost.
to Put on a little bit more damage, and with banana in hand, you may be able to get a confirm into the KO at these percents, but Light mashing that jab out to keep himself safe.
Absolutely. Down.
Ooh,
air.
close.
Can't find the up smash to go with here. Aaron trying to find the backer of his own, but will find
All
the up
right.
smash. This is a big reversal, Kimona. And now we're
Game
last
5,
stock,
last
game
stock.
Yeah, the next stock to take it. We'll move on to winners finals. Light definitely poised to do it, but we've seen Aaron rack on that damage quickly and sneakily, taking the time at the ledge, finding that banana connection.
Oh my god, I actually thought he was going to get like an infinite going there or something.
Conversion.
Absolutely not. I was kind of expecting a little
Oh, wait,
bit
they
more
patched
combo
his
on that
infinite, didn't
platform
they?
here. But speaking of combo, Aaron putting on the jets right now. Light trying to find the grab will unfortunately not get it.
Good
Here
lord,
comes
Aaron.
Combo. I love the pivot grab. That was the first time we've seen that.
Seen
Holy
some
shit.
chases from Aaron here. He was waiting for something from Light.
Oh, wow.
Forward smash wayward, but
Back air
not
never
light enough
kills.
To do it.
Okay, here comes Light. This is huge right now. Going for the down smash.
Oh,
Gets stripped,
boy.
but Aaron gonna go for the grab instead. Here comes Light, trying to find this nair up smash, but finds the first hit, the banana. Great air dodge by Aaron, but Aaron gonna monkey flip right out. Light gonna take the passive route here.
Yeah, he
Oh,
had one
God.
in his hand, tossed it a little bit too early, and he's stuck at the ledge. If Aaron connects that banana, it could be it. Back air.
That was a big gamble on that up
Put him into
smash.
the blast zone. Light gonna have to do it one more time. Off a little bit too early.
Oh no!
Smash!
That is going to be Aaron taking it after.
Wow,
just throwing
Jesus,
out the
Aaron.
Smash just a little bit too early. And once more, Kimona, like I had said in the beginning of this set, Aaron out.
That's a huge win for Aaron.
Not only that, but getting a landmark win. You can see
Aaron's had so
how
much
it's
momentum
taken
recently.
to do that. Aaron just has to
I'm
breathe
happy
a
for him.
sigh and-
I hate that it had to be against Light, but I am happy for him. This is winner's side, so now Light goes to losers. Now it's Aaron versus Cola in winners finals.
After a performance like that, when it all looked like it was going to fall away with Light at a 3-1 lead.
That's
in
his
that
biggest
game
win.
five,
That is
he was
actually,
able to
I think,
clutch it
Aaron's
out
biggest
and-
win, yeah. Before that, his biggest win was over Tweak. Yeah, another team kill. Well, it's because we're at the end of the tournament, so it's winners finals. So they have to play each other. It's a guaranteed Moist Esports Grand Finals, too, but it's going to be Cola versus Aaron for winners finals. And now Light goes to losers. Is this your ranking? Yeah, for the game developers so far. I think it's Tier 1 Eden. Alright, we're on Obsidian. Alright, so we got Old Republic 2. I never finished that game. Alpha Protocol was unfortunately super buggy at release, but ended up being a really fun game. Fallout New Vegas is absolutely a masterpiece. Most people say it's the best Fallout. I'm still partial to Fallout 3 just because it was like the first one I really got into, but I think New Vegas is the overall better game. Didn't play this. A lot of people like this, but I didn't play it. Outer Worlds was good. Like, I don't think I liked it as much as everyone else did, but it was still good. I didn't play Grounded. And I don't know what this is. Okay. They don't really have any shitty games. This is another company that just makes like really high quality works. The only one I didn't think was like amazing was The Outer Worlds. It was okay. This is probably just going to be a pretty high A, I'd say, for Obsidian. Oh god, Platinum Games is so painful. That used to be my favorite developer ever. And now all they make is terrible games. I don't know what happened. They've totally lost the drive to make good work. Fucking Babylon's Fall. One of the biggest flops in all of AAA gaming. Oh, actually, I forgot Nier Automata was only 2017. I thought it was earlier, but I didn't play this. I didn't like Wonderful 101. I don't know World of Demons. Babylon's Fall is fucking terrible. This I remember most people didn't like, but I don't think I ever played it. This was terrible. This was bad. I still need to play Bayonetta 2. I love Bayonetta 1. Revengeance, amazing. Anarchy Reigns, the first game I ever imported from Japan. This game got, like, delayed in the US for a long time, and I couldn't wait any longer, so I imported it from Japan using a really sketchy third-party website. So good. I loved it. It did eventually come out in the US, but no one really played it to my knowledge, which is a shame. It was a really fun brawler. Vanquish, absolutely amazing. Bayonetta, absolutely amazing. Mad World, fucking great. I didn't play Infinite Space. And then before they were Platinum Games, they were Clover Studio, and they made Okami, they made God Hand. Oh. They just ran it. I never played God Hand, but I need to. It looks cool. But Okami was so good. Oh, right, I gotta move cam again. They're still A, even with Babylon's Fall. I don't know, though, man. This is like a super stinker. Like, that's enough to ruin a reputation. But not only do they have Babylon's Fall, they even have Legend of Korra, which is horrible. Babylon was mainly Square fucking them, though. Yeah, I guess I don't know, like, the actual lore behind why Babylon's Fall is as bad as it is, but... Come on. I don't know Soul Cresta, so I can't opine there, or World of Demons. Looks like it's just a mobile game. This is tough. They do have Bayonetta 3 around the corner, though. So their trajectory was down, but they have Bayonetta 3 coming, so it could go right back up. Yeah, I think I... Oh, God. Yeah, I think I still have to give them an A. It's a very low A, though. Like, their bad games are really bad. Like, extraordinarily awful. Is PopCap Plants vs. Zombies? They're Bejeweled in Plants vs. Zombies, yeah. I mean, they're fine. I'm not like a huge Plants vs. Zombies guy. It's literally all they make. It's fine. I'm just... I think I'm just going right into C. They only have like one game series and it's just okay. Like it's just okay. I'm not the biggest PvZ guy. Is Peggle the Xbox arcade game? The Bubble Blaster one, or am I getting that mixed up? No, it's not the Bubble Blaster one. No, some people are saying yes, it is. Is it or is it not? It is. Again, it's okay. Yeah, I'm definitely sticking C for PopCap. I don't recognize this. What's this? Oh, this is Soul Calibur? I didn't know they had their own studio. Soul Calibur's got one of the best character creators in the business. Are you sure it's their own studio? Because I don't see them even listed here. It's Project Souls. Oh, yeah, it is Project Soul. Yeah, so they only have Soul Calibur and whatever Soul Blade is, which I'm guessing is just a prequel to Soul Calibur. Alright. So I think as a fighting game, Soul Calibur's extremely lackluster. Like, it's not bad. Like, I don't think it's bad. But it's just really rudimentary, very simple. Very, like, old school ring-out style fighting game. But their character creator is amazing. I love the freedom you have with the character creator. I think they're probably going to be a C as well. The games themselves just aren't very good. It's really the character creator that carries the fuck out of it. Plus, you know what? Actually, definitely C. They never even bothered to fix the Soul Calibur multiplayer. Half the time we used to do Soul Calibur Saturdays, it would crash. They could never fucking bother to even fix it. And the netcode was terrible. There's a Prime Tyson. Quantic Dream. That's David Cage, right? Yes, sir. Fahrenheit, beautifully goofy game. Nomad Soul, I only vaguely remember. I tried it once for a video, but don't remember it super well. Heavy Rain, another beautifully goofy David Cage, silly, fun game. Didn't play Beyond Two Souls, but I remember they fully modeled Ellen Page and like her tits and vagina or something at the time. And that was a big controversy, and then Detroit Become Human. That was just fun. Definitely David Cage's best work. David Cage himself is a fucking weirdo, though. I don't know if you guys have ever listened to or read David Cage work. Oh, Elliot. I'm sorry. Yeah, Elliot Page. My bad. I forgot. But yeah, David Cage is a fucking weirdo. David Cage was once, I think he was in like a lawsuit or something. Someone was alleging, what was it? It wasn't like sexual harassment, I don't think. I don't know, there was a lot of accusations of him being like a sexist homophobe. So he, in order to defend himself, he said he doesn't make games, or he said every woman in his game is a whore, and he doesn't make games for F-slur. Like, that was his defense. Yeah, the guy's a fucking maniac. Let me see what that was, actually. That wasn't long ago. It was last year. Yeah, last year. In my games, all women are whores, and then went on to say he doesn't make games for F-slur. I actually think this was in court, too, wasn't it? Yep. Attended court over the ongoing trial between Quantic Dream. Yep. God damn. Yeah, no, the guy's like an actual weirdo. Alright. So, I don't think Nomad Soul was very good. That was his first one. Heavy Rain was fun. Like, it was silly, it was fun. Detroit Become Human is his best work. I know Beyond Two Souls was extremely poorly received. And then what was the one before that? Oh yeah, Fahrenheit. Another silly fun one. I think probably B. When you play a David Cage game, you know exactly what to expect. And it does seem like he's getting better at telling a decent story with like pretty big choices. Oddworld Inhabitants, that's only Oddworld games, right? Yeah, it's only Oddworld games. God damn, this is huge. What a long write-up. There we go. Abe's Odyssey, Abe's Exodus, Adventures, Munch's Odyssey, Stranger's Wrath, New and Tasty, and Soulstorm. So I haven't played every Oddworld game, I've only played a couple. I never got super into them. New and which one was the shooter? Was that Stranger's Wrath? I think it was. That one I did like a decent bit. It wasn't amazing or anything, but it was like a fun idea. In fact, it's really similar to High on Life, which is Justin Roiland's new game, where like the guns are living. It was kind of like that, and it was cool. Oh right, the cam's blocking it again. Well, I don't want to move it back and forth because we're also watching Moist Esports today. Never heard of this studio. I didn't know they had their own studio. I thought they were just working under a bigger company, but looks like they are their own studio. I mean, I think this is probably just B. The games are never bad. Like, Soulstorm is pretty positively received, which is their newest one. All the Oddworld games have been pretty solid overall. I just haven't been the biggest fan. Who won, Aaron or Light? Aaron actually beat Light. Okay, I'm just gonna go B, I think. Rareware. Let's go Rare. Yeah, Rare's got a sad history, man. Such a fall from grace, unfortunately. But look at these beginnings. Killer Instinct, Battletoads, Donkey Kong Country, Jesus Christ. 007 GoldenEye, Diddy Kong Racing, Banjo-Kazooie, Jet Force Gemini, Conkers, Donkey Kong. Oh, just hit after hit after hit. Also, Star Fox Adventures was super cool. I don't know if that ever got the credit it deserved, but I never hear anyone talk about it. It was a fun game. And then look at this. What a disaster. Connect. Ugh. Nuts and bolts. Ugh. Ugh. How was the 2020 Battletoads? I forgot they made this. Was this any good? I know Sea of Thieves, they finally turned around. Sea of Thieves had a really awful start, but now it's apparently a very fun game. There's the resub Murasaki. And Snowy, and the Prime Chef, and Hannah. And the resub Torisle, and Lemon, and Shadow. Nuts and Bolts should have been a new franchise. Agreed. I don't know why it even had Banjo-Kazooie attached to it, even slightly. They had a good, like, 15 years of dominance. From, like, 93 to, like, shit, maybe 2008. And then they released Nuts and Bolts, and it was all downhill. But Viva Pinata was also just solid. I just don't know if I can give it S. Because they did have a huge fall off. Yeah, I think it's just gotta be A. Remedy. Oh, fuck yeah. Let's go. Remedy's so good. Yeah, this is just a studio that hasn't made a bad game. Though I haven't played Crossfire X. This isn't super well received, but it looks like they only did single player. God, Remedy's so solid. I didn't realize they had 7 years of doing nothing between Max Payne 2 and Alan Wake. 7 years well spent, though. I love Alan Wake. That used to be one of my favorite games. I must have beat that game 4 fucking times. Oh, right. Yeah, fine, fuck it. I'll just move the cam back and forth, whatever. Thanks to the resub, Bearded. Yeah, I think they just gotta be S. I'm gonna give the benefit of the doubt here that they didn't work on the multiplayer everyone hates of Crossfire. I haven't played it, but I know most people fucking despise it. I think Remedy's S. Respawn Entertainment. So again, they haven't made a bad game, except for maybe this, Medal of Honor. Oh, it's a VR game. Yeah, I don't know that one. That might be shit. Yeah, there's just no bad games. Super, super solid. I will say, though, they do a terrible fucking job of supporting their games. Apex Legends got no meaningful updates for an entire year. And it just stagnated and died for a bit until it was finally worked on and brought back. And then Titanfall and Titanfall 2, they've never bothered to actually fix the servers. So they actually got held hostage by hackers. Like, entirely shut down from hackers, and they didn't do anything to, like, even bother to try and fix it. So I think Respawn makes incredible games, but does an absolutely awful job of supporting them post-launch. Yeah, we're watching. I saw. I think we were all pretty surprised to see Aaron beat Light. That's also EA's fault. I'm so tired of people just always putting it on EA. EA bears a lot of the blame, but not all of it. Respawn had... EA would have loved if Respawn could update Apex Legends more often. They would have loved that. And to, like, fix these games so more people would buy them, EA wouldn't have a problem with that. EA wouldn't be like, no, don't fix those games. It's just Respawn. That's entirely on them. But they do just make incredible games, though. And we're only looking at the games. Just the merit of the games. It doesn't matter the post-launch, I suppose. It's just how the games were. And they are incredible games. I probably should redo this, though, and actually take into account the actual studios. Like the work culture, like how the studios handle the games and all that. Because this list would look entirely different. This would be completely different. Alright. Retro Studios. Oh, they're Metroid Prime. Okay. They're Metroid, and they're Mario Kart 7. I don't know about Tropical Freeze, I didn't play that. Which of the Metroid Prime games was terrible? Was it Corruption or Echoes? They made one really bad Metroid Prime game, and I don't remember which one. None of them? No, that's not true. There was absolutely one Metroid Prime game that was terrible. Or at least I hated it. I don't remember what it was, though. It's been so long. Other M. Oh, it was Other M. Was that not them? Guess not. Who made Other M? Other M was Team Ninja. Oof. They must have got their Z team. It also doesn't look like they made Metroid Dread. So it looks like they're like strictly Metroid Prime. And then Mario Kart and Donkey Kong. Okay, this again just looks like they've only made good games then. If they weren't the ones behind Other M, they're probably just going to have to be S then. They haven't made a bad game. Oh, Riot Games. This is another one of those situations where if I was to take into account the actual company, they would not be super high. But we're not doing that. Their games are good. Like they haven't made a shitty game. Like they legitimately haven't. The only one that I haven't put any time into is Runeterra. And even that I know is good. But everything else, like it's really fucking good. They do an incredible job. Valorant is not dog shit. You can not like Valorant and prefer CS:GO. I think I prefer CS:GO as well, but Valorant is still a very good game. That gets a ton of support. Project L also looks amazing, by the way. That's their upcoming fighting game. I'm super excited for that. Yeah, I think they've just got to be S. They have not made a shitty game. And it looks like they weren't the ones that developed their, like, small visual novel stuff. Oh, yeah. Wait, here it is. It's like a secondary team with, like, Ruined King and Hextech Mayhem. TFT is not ass. TFT was a very competent auto chess game. Yeah. That one kind of hurts, though, because, again, if you were to take into account the actual studio, they would certainly not be S. But their games are really, really good. There's just not a bad game there. Oh, speaking of not a bad game, here comes Rocksteady. They saved all the best studios for last down here. Fucking Remedy, Rocksteady. Like, now we're getting into the bangers. Like, they have only made incredible games. Except for maybe Urban Chaos. I don't know that. But that cover goes hard, so maybe that was good. Yeah, I think this one's just a really easy S tier. They spend a lot of time on their games, and when they deliver, they fucking deliver. Arkham Knight, I want to say it again, I think Arkham Knight is the best in the Arkham series. They just put too much emphasis on the Batmobile, which is dog shit. If the Batmobile just wasn't there, this game would, I think, unanimously be considered the best Arkham game. It is so fucking good. It's just the goddamn Batmobile. There's so many Batmobile sections in it, and they're terrible. But it's still an amazing game. Oh god, Atari. Do you guys know they're still around? Can you believe that shit? They still exist. Let me see, what was their most recent game? They had one just a couple years ago. No, I just want like the whole company's games. Like it's only showing like the 2600. Okay, how about this? Is this it? No, I don't think so. Is it? Did they work on Path of Neo in 2005? I think they actually might have. This is it? Okay. Oh my god, Bullet Witch. Replayed that on stream like a year ago. Such a bad game, but I remembered it fondly. This is publishing? Well, that counts. Like, we're doing publishing as well. I remember this game had so much hype, legendary, and then it turned out to be terrible. What are their newer games? Oh, God. No, they've definitely had games past 2013. This list is incomplete. Hold on, give me just a second. I'm getting a call. I'll be right back. Hey. On your way home? Alright, I'm fucking back, baby. Thanks to Prime Jake and the resub Brotindo and Tyrone and Anime, Pog, Baller, and Tier 1 Kraken and the resub Lactic. Oh, I did play the 2009 Ghostbuster game on stream not long ago. I didn't like it. Thanks to resub Kiro. Where can I find a list of the Atari games, though, from, like, this century? I don't know why none of these are coming up. I did scroll down on the website I was on. It only went to 2013. Okay. I think Atari's probably just gonna be C. They've made no modern good games, really. I can't even find a list of modern games from Atari. They do still exist, though. They had a great run. Like, hey, hats off to them for basically starting gaming as a hobby. Nothing but respect there. Roller Coaster Tycoon as well. Like, I mean, you gotta love it. But, good lord. It has been a rough 25 years for that company. I'm going C. Santa Monica Studios, hey! This is gonna be another fucking huge one. Only good games. Apparently a lot of people didn't like Ascension, though. I have no opinion on it because I didn't play it yet. But I just recently replayed God of War 2, God of War 3, and God of War 2018. Every single game kept getting better and better and better and better. Though I think God of War 3 is more hype than God of War 2018. I mean, that's just an easy S tier. Like, just super easy. They haven't made a shitty game. Looks like they even used to work on old Twisted Metal games, which were great. Sega. Oh god. Sega's another one. They had a great early start. Their games early on, great games. Not so much in the last 20 years. They've had a couple good ones though. I'd like this by a year, but I guess not. Oh, here we go. Go to the 90s. We need to get to the Genesis and the Dreamcast. Alright. Echo the Dolphin. Everyone remembers Echo the Dolphin. And then we get to the good Sonic games. Streets of Rage. Oh, they even did Yu Yu Hakusho games. Nice. Oh, Virtual Cop. I loved Virtua Cop. It was so cool. And then there's even Virtua Fighter. Oh, is light on now? Alright, let's go.
The Fox recovery option, side B, or the
Alright, let's go, Light.
B itself, they need a little bit of time to charge up. So now Justice taking
Thanks to
advantage
the
of that,
resub
getting the
AFC.
first stock, but now
Let's
here
go, baby.
comes Light.
Let's fuck 'em
Once
up.
more going to be able to find the fair into the up smash. Not going to be stopped just yet.
Let's guarantee a Moist
And Justice
Esports Grand
taking his
Finals.
Time to recover, but man, Light not letting it go with that back air at the
Thanks
ledge.
to resub Holy High
Able
Ground.
to take that
Good
lead,
parry.
take it quickly, and again, we've seen how these fast-paced games go. They tend to go in Light's favor, and it has certainly helped
Thanks to resub
through
Infinite.
thus far.
I like how Justice is also throwing out Megawatt right on the ledge as well. It's kind of like
Oh, good oh
step back
boy.
6 feet,
He didn't even
but
go for
Light
the
was
F
able
smash.
to find the
Must
F
not have been
smash
able to
there.
kill
So
with
now
that
Justice
percentage.
once more using the arms in a very creative way. Going to just try and grapple onto ledge here, but Light opting to reset neutral, going for the up smash, not going to be able to find it, but Justice still teasing with that.
Come on,
jack
Light. Let's go, baby.
Yeah, making sure that Light
Let's close it out.
stays wary on
Put
those
him in the
recoveries. Love
toilet.
the stall right there.
Yes, sir.
Hitbox not active
Nice.
long enough for Justice, and Custom right there on that tech chase. Going to use the
Nice
down
and
smash,
casual. Very
which will
easy. Just
send Justice
run it in.
flying off stage and giving Light that game one victory.
We were talking about this earlier, Kimona, and you actually said it. Everything that Light does is a custom combo, if you will. Everything is a little bit different. So let's see where Justice is going to take Light, and it is going to be the first time that we are going to be seeing Lilac Cruz in this top 8.
What do you think about
I
Aaron
believe
beating
we
Light?
saw
That
Light
was
take
crazy.
Moxie here.
Yes.
It's Aaron's biggest win,
Earlier,
actually.
but
Because Light's
only the
ranked number
second
1 in the
time we've
US.
seen Lilat. And
So it
honestly,
is Aaron's
maybe the
biggest
second
win
time
so
that I've
far
seen
in
Lilat
tournament.
Played in tournament like the past 2
He
or 3
played so
months.
well.
True.
It is
And
not
like,
the
especially
commonly
after game
gone
1.
stage, but one that Min Min can certainly take really big advantage of, especially against a character like Fox, who has to grab that ledge.
Oh,
so
God, Lilat's
precisely,
legal.
and
Hurts
Min Min
me.
can really do a good job of covering that.
Light now going to try and.
I haven't seen
Justice
Lilat
is
in so
going to
long.
go, but now here's Justice.
I thought the
putting himself
community
into the
just made, like, a
corner,
gentleman's
and Light
agreement to
resetting
never
neutral
pick it.
Constantly here has the back turn, potentially going for the back air, but just going to follow up with the dash attack combo.
Thanks for
here.
5 gift subs,
Already
AFC.
just jumping
Thank
around
you,
a
man.
lot of the things that Min Min has, like that laser and megawatt, but going to be able to find the drill. Can't find the aerial to go with.
Yeah, no full committal. We didn't see the final hit of that down air come through, so
Thanks to the
no
resub Wubsy
combos
and Twisted.
available for
Oh,
Light. He's just trying to keep
swinging on that
Min Min
up smash.
pressured in the corner, because the Min Min being in the corner,
There you go.
not necessarily a bad place for
You
her.
gotta
Just
show 'em
gotta
your
stay up close
teeth.
and pressure her,
Your
though.
chompers.
That's where Light gets that first stock.
The shiny
Justice
teeth
gonna
in
be able to
me.
find the up tilt, and now just is playing the distance game once more, trying
Oh,
to use
goddamn.
Ram to not
Come on, Light.
fight off of the ledge here. But
There we go.
with grab,
Little
allow
extra
for
credit.
Light to come down, start getting a combo started, but you got to watch that shield, Justice. Light put on a ton of pressure.
And that's what he can do, man. Again, whether you are playing on the defensive, on the offensive, he's going to match
Oh,
you blow
nice.
for blow.
Easy.
And here we see him once again.
Punish
get
the
Min Min
shit out of
off
that
stage.
whiff.
This is where
Yeah,
we
make
see
him feel
put on
bad.
So much damage, and it will continue. It is a struggle to get back on stage as a Min Min sometimes.
Ooh, okay, great.
Oh,
shots
what?
out
How did
by
that up
Justice
tilt
to
miss?
Not get hit by the up tilt. We've seen Light time and time again get that up tilt back air, which is pretty deadly on this stage as well. Being Lilat, we're gonna just go for the up throw there in the
He's
mix
already said
up,
that.
trying to find the mark with the spring jump into the dragon laser, but just
Ugh.
Megawatt seems to do just fine.
Yeah,
That's
rolls
such a
right on
silly
in, knocks you
character.
on your feet.
Very
Definitely
goofy.
gives Justice some
Come on,
damage,
Light.
and I love
Show him that we
the
can
way
get
Justice has played
goofier.
around being on the ledge. Again, normally not a great place
Oh,
for
yes,
Min Min to
sir.
be, but this is the best
Activating
ledge play I've
Stinko
ever
mode?
seen from a Min Min in terms of getting back on stage, stalling, giving yourself options. Justice has been great out there.
Absolutely, I agree with you there too. Justice, though, trying to find the Megawatt. Not going to be able to find anything, though. So now Light trying to find the approach in.
This
Gonna try
stage
and
just
spot
hurts my
dodge,
feelings.
but
Come on,
once
Light.
more, this is the game that Min plays.
Let's close this one out quickly so I don't have to look at Lilat much longer.
Well, right now, I mean, Justice honestly playing a mid-range rather than that long range. Actually trying to leave open perhaps those close-range combos. You see Light setting up for those back airs at the ledge, but again, man,
He's
Justice
letting those
is
up
so hard to
smashes
lock down
rip.
over there. It's finally a big read with that forward smash, interrupting all those arms.
Light now looking to extend this, but now Justice
Nice.
has to find a
Oh.
way to stack on as much
Nice.
damage as possible. Oh,
Okay.
no.
Hey.
For sure.
He said, you know what?
Yeah,
Charlie doesn't like Lilat.
Input right buffer
Let's
to
get outta
try to
here.
Get like a fastball neutral air or something, or even try to down air, but just missing the stage. And that's really unfortunate to see because it looked like Justice was really
Thanks, Reset
matching
Grossmeister
Light
and
blow for
Turner.
blow there, but looks like maybe a little bit unsteady on Lilat is now opting for Smashville. For
Have
game
you seen
three.
the
And
latest
idea
Bull
here
One
is that,
Galactic
yes,
convention?
while
I
it may be a
haven't.
small
Oh,
stage,
oh,
you
that's
might
the
think,
Star
oh,
Wars
well, that
mod.
means that
No, I haven't.
Light's gonna get up in the face of Min Min constantly. The plan here is that it's a small stage, so it's easier to get
Production
Fox
quality
off
seems so
stage.
good at this tourney.
And if
Yeah,
Fox is off
no, it
stage
is.
against Min Min, he's not
I mean,
having
it's
a good
PAX
time.
West.
Absolutely. Totally agree with you there.
Panda
As
did a great
we
job
go
with
on
it.
Into Smashville as our platform lightly
All right, let's go,
scrolls
Light.
on in
Little
between
3-0 and a
Light,
handshake.
trying
Or we
to
don't
find
shake
his
his hand.
attack,
I don't
finds a
care.
little bit,
Fuck
but now
sportsmanship.
Here comes the whole load of pain that we are all used to seeing.
The whole load
And
is
this
right. Let's
back and
go.
forth between just the grounded move, the nair, the grounded move, the nair. Light making great use of it.
Nice.
To the tune of 88%. And again,
Good
this is
grab.
the gambit on Smashville. Fox will be able to get up close to you constantly, but if you can create that distance as a Min Min, you're going to be the one having a good time.
Come on, Light. Let's go, baby.
Find the mark with the Dragon Laser once more as Justice just going to jump with a lot of this Megawatt that we've
Nice.
seen, but up air is not going to be enough. Going for the back air there, but great air dodge coming out from Justice here as he takes his time on the ledge,
Huge.
but Light was
Big
ready
up
with that
smash. Love to see that.
And he's just going to try
Make
to
him
avoid
eat
the
10
Min Min
more of
on the
those.
stage, which is, again, tall order. She can stand not even at center stage, a little bit farther than that,
Nice.
still cover the whole thing, right? If she's standing under that
The up
platform,
air
it's
strings,
easy
yes,
no matter where
sir.
you are, but Light doesn't seem to matter where he is suddenly teleporting into your face and putting on damage. You just see the way it
Woof.
climbs,
No.
it climbs.
Woof.
And with the up smash on the platform, Light right now living a high
The
on the
heater.
3-1 lead.
How many times have we seen Light get a KO with no
Oh.
sparks, no nothing?
I can't believe that didn't hit.
Going to be able to find the down tilt, falling fair here, going for it once more. Let's see if Light's going to put on a show here. Justice going to be able to respond.
Oh,
but the
how is that up tilt
force
missing
going to
right
be
now?
in
What is her
front of Light
hitbox?
there. So now
I feel like that
Justice
should have
trying to
hit.
find a way to get some damage on the board, but Light always ready with that.
Oh,
up tilt
nice.
hit.
Good read.
Always just looking to string these combos more. No
The drag
tag?
down?
Oh, no punish.
He was looking for the tech chase right there, but Light, all business right now, was going for something crazy with that up B. Not gonna
That up B
find
would've
the
been
back
so
row.
nice.
It's not going to be enough to blast zone Light just yet. And
Oh.
man, Justice forcing that low recovery where he misses.
Unlucky.
Phenomenal edge guard.
Yeah, I love the little tether cancel
grab.
on the arm there to go all the way off there. Once again, shows that Justice
Huge.
Such a great
All right,
min-min,
nice
but
3-0.
it is going to be Light.
All
really
right,
getting
all
off the
right.
stage and getting the up smash, sealing their way.
We are so close to guaranteeing a Moist Esports Grand Finals.
As you might expect.
I think Light needs to win one more to guarantee Moist Esports versus Moist Esports the entire rest of the tournament.
Finals, Light has not let him slow it down.
Oh my god, that'd be so fucking hype. Cola just played. He actually made history. When he played Larry Lur right before I started streaming, they had a double KO, which I've never seen in tournament, and neither has any of the commentators. It's only been done like maybe a handful of times ever in tournament. They killed each other on the exact same frame, meaning they went to a sudden death and had to completely like redo it and do a one-stock finale. It was fucking cool. Oh, here, someone's even got the clip.
So he just went a little bit too far. And again, just dropping those small opportunities where they matter most. The DBC moment! They broke!
So usually what'll happen there is someone dies like a frame before the other and they win.
If you don't know, this is one.
It means it has to happen on the exact same frame, which just doesn't happen. That's so rare. So it was pretty cool. Thanks to Prime Ember and the resub Lucinator. Alright, we're still on Sega. Let's go to their modern works. We already know how strong Sega used to be. So they've got Frontiers around the corner, which looked terrible up until they showed the newest gameplay, and it looks a little better. Looks like there's actually some substance there. Though a lot of it, I understand, is copy and pasted from other Sonic games. I saw a lot of comparisons. They've got Yakuza. Oh, they're still doing Virtua Fighter, huh? Kinda re-releasing it for the 20th time. The Demon Slayer game I didn't like very much. Humankind didn't play, but I heard a lot about it. They have 1 or 2 good games a year, it seems. Except for 2019, that was a really rough year. All they had was just voice crack re-releases, it seems. (2018) also a pretty bad year for them. 2017 a really bad year for them. Yikes. Oh, except for Yakuza. Well, these are just re-releases, though. Like the Total Wars that are coming out, I'm pretty sure these are re-releases or DLCs, right? (2017) had Sonic Mania. Yeah, but it also had Sonic Forces. So, you know, that's a give and take right there. Alien Isolation. Damn, I can't believe it's almost been 10 years. I can't believe they haven't done a sequel yet. Who made this game? That was Creative Assembly. I'm thinking Sega's gonna be in B tier. Either a really low A because they used to have a ton of bangers, like all the time bangers, but then fell off. Tough. I think I feel more comfortable at B. Yeah, I just don't think it's up here with these guys. Sierra Studios. Oh, they made Leisure Suit Larry, huh? Cool. Power Chess. Fucking epic. Nice. Front Page Sports. Wow. Hype. Half-Life they made with Valve, I guess. Austin Powers Operation Trivia. Why would this ever be made? I can't possibly imagine why that would be there. I don't get that one. I got Tribes, though. What if it was good? I mean, it could be amazing trivia, you're right. The Hobbit, let's go! Still one of the best speedrunning games ever. God, the Hobbit speedruns are amazing. So good. And SWAT 4. Ice Age 2. Legend of Spyro. I don't remember this one. I'm assuming this one was bad. This one looks bad. Why does Spyro look so edgy? Ooh, I remember Time Shift. This game was awful. I tried playing the multiplayer. It was terrible. Aliens vs. Predator Requiem. Don't know that one. Oh, it's PSP. And then it looks like they went defunct with the Mummy Tomb of the Dragon Emperor game. God, what a shame. What a stain on the Mummy series. The Mummy 1 and 2 are some of my 2 favorite movies ever made. And then Tomb of the Dragon Emperor ruined it. I can't believe they actually made a game for it. Alright. So nothing super huge from Sierra, like a couple of big boys, but nothing like massive. And a lot of bad games. A lot of games that just seem like genuine shovelware. Are you forgetting Power Chess? True. It didn't ruin the series, you just don't watch it. Yeah, I mean, you can just not watch it. I saw it in theaters, though, on opening day because my family and I were so excited. So it was a pretty rough blow. I'm thinking they're probably going to have to be a D here. Like, they do have good games. I don't want to take that away from them, but it's a lot of just forgettable shovelware. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to go D for Sierra. What's this? Who's this? This is Sledgehammer. All right. This is pretty easy. They've made all the ones I don't like. Except for Modern Warfare, I like the gunplay. I didn't like Modern Warfare 3. I hated Advanced Warfare. World War II was one of the most miserable in the entire series for me. Cold War it had a good campaign and bad multiplayer, and Vanguard's just bad. So this is a pretty easy one for me. I don't think it's an F because the games aren't bad, but they're definitely the weakest in Call of Duty. So that's just going to be D. They make the worst Call of Duty games. Advanced Warfare campaign was somewhat fun. That's only because it had Kevin Spacey in it before he was outed as a sexual predator. I remember how hype everyone got to see Spacey in there. I was pretty excited too. I used to like Spacey. Everyone did. Who's this? This is SNK? Oh, I think they only have one series, don't they? Oh, Jesus, not even close. Maybe I only know them for one. Yeah, because they have King of Fighters. I thought that was all they had. Wow, they actually had a lot back in the 90s. They had Metal Slug. Yeah, I actually don't know many of these. I only know King of Fighters and Metal Slug. Can't really tier list them because I only know those two. I'm just gonna leave them out. I don't know enough about them. I haven't played enough of their games. Thanks for the bits, Higgles. And thanks for the tier 1, Higgles. Hope you have a great day. Sonic Team worked on PSO. Cool. Sonic Adventure 2, best in the entire Sonic franchise, followed closely by Sonic Adventure. So they worked on the 2 best Sonic games. That's great to see. Even Billy Hatcher was fun. I liked Billy Hatcher. It wasn't terrible. Like, it's not an amazing game by any means, but it had a unique style to it that I could appreciate. Shadow the Hedgehog, you get to use a gun, but the game's not very good. I watched a speedrun for it not long ago. Speedrun's kind of boring too. There's not a whole lot going on. There's one cool glitch though where you can like no-clip a lot of things if you do like 2 actions on one takeoff or some shit. So the speedrun's at least somewhat interesting. It has one cool tech, but the rest is just playing it normally. Sonic Riders, I remember that. That wasn't good. Sonic the Hedgehog 06, what an incredible masterpiece of catastrophe. I remember when that came out, but I didn't play it. I didn't have a Wii. Sonic Unleashed was pretty good. It was alright. So they pretty much work on every Sonic game. Oh, actually, no. Not every Sonic game. They're not even credited for Mania. Okay, so it looks like it's a mix of bad and good Sonic games. I think that's just going to be B tier. I don't have a whole lot of hope for Frontiers, but their most recent trailer at least showed that there's a little something more there. I think that'll probably just have to be B. Thanks to Resub Raiho. And Valentine. And Chase. And thanks to the Prime Glue. Oh god, Square Enix. What another fall from grace, Jesus Christ. They are so desperate to have a crypto game or a live service game. Jesus, it's so pathetic. It's so pathetic. Yeah, they merged and then they started making some heat. Oh. They used to make such good games, man. Except for Dirge of Cerberus. Yeah, that was awful. Dirge was terrible. Hey, babe! When did Final Fantasy 13 come out? Did I pass it already? Oh, no, here it is. 2009. Everyone hated this game when it came out, and I never understood why. It was a fine game. I actually had a lot of fun with it. The main complaints were that it was too linear, but I didn't really care. It was still a really fun game. I really enjoyed what they did to the new combat system. Like, who gives a fuck if a game is linear? Oh, man, Nier. I'm so glad Nier popped off with Automata. This was like just one of my own little hidden gems for the longest time. I used to always sing its praises and no one knew what I was talking about. Still has the best soundtrack in all of gaming. And then Automata came out and then everyone found out about Nier and I'm so happy about it. The fuck is the third birthday? Oh, it's PSP. What an awful title. I even liked 13-2 and Lightning Returns. I actually liked all the 13 series, even though most people hated it. Almost killed Final Fantasy. It was really poorly received. She was also the first, like, virtual girl that was signed as a model, if I remember correctly. Lightning paved the way. Yep. Lightning had like a modeling deal. Yeah, getting past the 2012, I haven't really seen anything worthwhile except for Nier Automata. I never really got into Dragon's Quest, so I can't like opine on Dragon Quest. A lot of people liked Octopath Traveler, but I never played it. Kingdom Hearts 3 is just an abomination. An absolute abomination that no one should ever be forced to play. Aaron vs. Cola is starting. Alright, let's go.
Because I remember the frustration used to kind of work against them. Now I feel like even those situations...
This is Winners Finals, baby. Moist Esports Finals. And a guaranteed Moist Esports and Grand Finals. Thanks for some Crandolph and NFS and Nutter. The Prime Runty.
In Winners Finals, but certainly going to be an excellent show for the crowd. You got two of the best in the business. Get live, get loud.
Again, I don't choose any favorites here. Always painful to see a Moist Esports team kill, but what a great time for it in the fucking winners finals.
Ring ready to go. I'll add it in a good start right here. They are already scrapping out. No hits left and right so far. 50% here onto Cola though, so Aaron's been getting the most of these exchanges as he continues to push forward. Hold on.
Yeah, this is sort of how I expected this set to go at the start. You're going to see a lot of aggression, a lot of just sort of pedal to the metal as things start off. I could really see not just Aaron, who I was talking about before, but Cola.
I remember
dialing
Donkey
it back
hated
as the
Octopath
set goes
Traveler
on,
and
as
people
they
gave him so
realize
much shit
they're
for it.
taking a lot of unnecessary damage. Right now, Aaron on ledge patrol, just keeping Cola jailed in the corner. Cola able to get out, but he puts himself right back in, is eventually able to burst out with that up B.
Yeah, pretty good. Cola able to survive. I mean, that was a pretty tricky position he found himself in. Aaron, of course, not shying away from delivering a lot of this pressure. Something to note, too, I mean, it's not just the fact that these guys are on the same team. They practice against each other a lot, right? So you're going to know your opponent's habits.
Oh, huge.
Right now, as you see
Big banana
Cola
play.
starting to mount a comeback, goes for a big swing off stage, not paying off, but the pressure is what I like to see, really getting comfortable and settling into this first stock.
Yeah, Cola definitely could have taken that stock earlier. He got the double-edged dance, but unfortunately it was not the sweet spot.
Yep.
So
He
at
lied
87,
about the
with
snail?
this much
What does that mean?
Yeah, that didn't
Oh, an
would have been gone.
Octopath?
However, he has fought his way well into this, and I mean, I'm like,
Yeah, I don't really know what that means.
With Roy, who also
Cola
doesn't
really
have
brought
the
that
greatest
back.
recovery, but he's still willing to go out there and kind of threaten out. Nice back air to go ahead and finish that one off, and
Oh.
All right, just spamming it. Just
Yeah.
keeps doing the flips. I mean, that's the scariest spot for Aaron to be in. He had so much damage on Cola, but
Thanks,
Roy
Teresa,
with
positive
rage can be
vibes.
terrifying, particularly with that double-edged dance. And Diddy doesn't have the easiest time securing KOs. And
Oh.
my goodness, chopped
Oh.
him in half with that one.
It's kind of funny you mentioned Diddy not having the easiest time, but of course Roy, the other end of the spectrum right there, just able to eviscerate that stock and give Cola a tremendous lead in this opening game. And now looking to go on a little bit of a tear. Aaron going to need to respond big time, but it is the Cola show right now before your very eyes.
The issue here is, like, what does Aaron do? What does Diddy do? I think it's this.
Oh,
it's a Z
very
drop banana
close.
into a spike. But you see how
God,
Cola
those monkey
tricked it
flips.
back. He was a lot more reserved on the recovery because that he's able to keep that stock.
Okay. Aaron going to get another banana out here, try for it yet another time. He's definitely keeping Cola. This is where Aaron really shines, though. I feel like this has been a setup
God damn.
throughout this tournament where people are just stuck at the ledge for so long.
I'm actually shocked that
Based
didn't
off
kill.
this pressure, with the banana, with monkey flipping. Oh, just does
Good
it.
lord, Aaron is
Dig
playing
deep.
so
Takes 20%
well.
on that stock to dig deep after losing that stock at about 80, which is relatively early.
Yeah, you want to talk about a move that's just been old reliable. It has definitely been that up smash for Aaron.
Oh.
In so many instances we've seen him come to life, like the extension with the forward toe right there from Cola. Pops him back up with the dare. Not going to result in getting that stock, but still great positioning he found himself in. Aaron, though, fighting his way out of it. Banana in the corner, goes for it, but Cola
Aaron
gonna
been
take control.
Aaron's been in
This
the
is
fucking
just a
hyperbolic
classic
time
game. You have
chamber,
to win
man.
5 interactions versus Cola, who
He's
only
been
has
doing
like a
really
couple.
well.
He did
Oh,
get
the sour
strong
spot.
hit.
Man.
That's shocking.
Yeah, but I also thought he was just going to straight pull the trigger on the double-edged dance right there. I mean, missing the tech, that would have been easy for him to go ahead and clean that one up. But still, yeah, now somehow not getting the strong hit. Doesn't have to worry about dying too quickly right now, but the rage is starting to stack up, and the percentages also
That's
starting
it.
to stack up. The back air will
There it
find
is.
the hit, though. Good stuff to Cola
Thanks,
taking that
Resub
first game.
Gurgle
You
and
saw
Tier
as soon
1
as Cola
Tube.
hit it, Aaron didn't even try to DI it.
Yeah.
I feel like
Cola
that
was
just
the
goes
first
to show
signing
what
for
he was
Moist.
saying. He
Cola basically
plays
started
so
Moist
much.
Esports.
Sunk that back air, and then he took his
We
hand
started
off
it
the
because of
controller.
him.
Damn.
Well, at
got
that,
hit by
yeah,
that.
at that point, you're just going to
People
game
are
number
sucking
two,
Brendan
you know,
Fraser's
and,
cock on
facing
Twitter right
down
now.
that,
That's
you know,
great to hear.
0-1 hole. And it's okay,
Finally,
right? It's only,
productive
one game,
use of
really,
Twitter.
but Where it comes down to is you don't want to have to find yourself on the barrel facing down, that 0-2 deficit. That's where it really gets tricky. But to Aaron's credit, if that does happen to be the case, obviously you gentlemen saw it earlier. He was able to make the backdoor comeback against Wadi, so we know he's capable of it for sure. But never a situation you want to be in, especially somebody as aggressive as Cola, right? Just nonstop action, seldomly gives you chances to breathe, and you're seeing that.
True, Aaron is loving Splatoon 3, and it's making him better at Smash somehow.
The way that Roy's are using up air. It's not only, it's good damage, but at these later percents, it ends up being a good confirm. And he ended up getting that jab F smash off of it up here. And just hitting the weak spot is enough to pop somebody up, to put them in a good position for you to get a nice follow-up. And you might end up seeing that little
Why,
later
because
in,
of the whale?
but currently right
I
now,
don't know why they're
we've gotta
sucking
add some
Brendan
more damage
Fraser's
to
dick
that
right now. I
DP,
couldn't tell you.
up
I haven't been on Twitter today.
Aaron kind of running away with the first part of this game. However, you are in kill percentage to Roy. To Roy F smash right now.
No question. He's got to hold center, stay in that Pokeball as much as possible. Cola with the weird option of that up smash there. I was saying before, this is just sort of the classic matchup thing where Aaron does have sort of the advantage when we're talking about neutral. Between the banana, between the frame data, and the distance.
Jesus.
And just right there, forcing Cola to respond. He does the classic roll in, catches him with the up tilt. Aaron's got to get back on stage.
All right, Cola actually not getting the finisher with that double edge dance, but I mean, good landing on that platform to actually get some extra damage here. 119. Ooh, forward air yet again.
Yeah, making some good plays. Banana in hand. This could be an opportunity big time for Cola, but no, get up attack. Going to give him
Cola's
some
having a hard
breathing
time
room.
getting this stock
This
out.
is really good for Aaron. An opportunity to extend this lead. Paramount for him.
Okay.
See, yep, just using that banana to patrol. Forces Cola's air dodge. Doesn't get the immediate punish, but still gets a little bit of damage. Right now, Cola just kind of running into hitbox.
It's
They're kind of
hyperbaric, not
delayed
hyperbolic.
A little bit
You
later,
sure?
maybe
Is it
playing a little
hyperbaric?
bit off tempo.
Thought it was hyperbolic. Let me see.
Cola just got to figure out a way to get this first stock off. So the damage is starting to rack here on the second one. Oh, okay. Sound like that F smash actually.
Nope,
I love
it's
that.
hyperbolic
Yeah,
time
that was
chamber.
a very bold choice, but I mean, huge reward. At this point, you can make the risk, right?
Thanks,
Roy
Resub Young
is going
Chaos.
to KO you with pretty much anything in his arsenal.
Oh,
Just
100%.
start going a little crazy with the rage.
Yeah,
That's some
stock
classic
in
Twitch
jeopardy. I
chat
think
shit
Aaron
right
knows that.
there.
Yeah, the
Well,
Russian
actually,
was
it's this, and
certainly
you're
going to
wrong.
be there if these
Only to be
opportunities
wrong
come
with the
up. So no reason
correction.
to shy away from him. And you see him trying to keep some distance, but Cola's smart to stay
Thanks
reserved.
to
to
tier,
just
or
wait
the,
for
I already
that
said that.
defensive option
But thanks to
for
tier
Aaron
1
punch
tube.
accordingly with the back air. Wonderfully done.
I really thought we were about to see an up, like the first recorded Roy up throw kill, because like
He was thinking about it.
Yeah, we don't see people live this long against Roy, so you know normally that's that's almost.
Ooh,
the Mark
almost.
does not get the sweet spot of that F smash would have put him directly back into this game, especially with the amount of rage he has and where he was at.
Ooh, that up smash coming in so
That
hot for
reverse
Aaron.
banana pull is so tricky. I mean, we saw Light. He was continually doing it to Light, and Light kept trying to punish it. He tried to get in there and down smash, and that's actually why he lost the set, because he wasn't able to land the down smash that he thought he would, and Aaron was able to get up and over him. And I'm wondering if Cola, you have
Thanks
to
to the
imagine
resub,
he saw
Gluten,
that too. Has to be a
Courage,
little bit more
Zero,
careful
and
in how
Rumble.
he approaches that off stage.
100% needs to be careful here for sure. Just in general, Aaron has really mounted this comeback, actually taking the lead here with the percentage and looking
God.
at just tracking him down. Basically,
Aaron has just been so fucking good.
And it is paying off.
At the last tournament, he went up against Leo, took game 1, and all the other games were also really competitive. Aaron could have beat Leo that day, honestly. He's just been so hot.
Leaning forward a little bit, you know, it's game time. You only have so many hits you can
Oh,
live
yeah.
right now.
There it is.
That is going to be enough.
Wow, gets him.
Yeah, the first hit that actually hit was going to be enough to go ahead and send him out of there. Good stuff to Aaron, not letting that game get a little more scary. Like, that's the thing. When Roy's...
No, I don't root for
Roy's
either
throwing
one.
that,
It's
game,
Moist
he gets you
Esports.
to about 70.
I'm happy
It's
for
pretty
both of
We
them.
saw it with the jab forward smash.
Yep.
He did that earlier, and he actually almost landed it again. And Aaron during that.
It
match,
guarantees
was
Moist
terrifying.
Esports
It
in
feels
Grand
like Aaron
Finals at
just
least.
Is at risk of losing.
And
his
I'd love it to
pretty
be
much
Moist versus
going to
Moist
battlefield
there.
A little bit bigger on this one, and I have to
Thanks
imagine
to Prime.
because Cola knows that
With
he's going to be
Nene.
able to KO Diddy Kong early. He doesn't have to worry about that. What he has to worry about is Diddy Kong killing him early.
Yeah.
Him getting the weird, up smashes, or he's trying to make.
Yeah, Summit's right around the corner.
Because he knows he's going to.
Light and Cola are at Summit.
Okay, so
The Summit
we'll see
lineup
exactly
is
how this one plays out.
stacked.
Now, the other thing, too, is that, platform situations could be a little different here. Rory probably could get more up airs for these combos. Diddy Kong getting the same, deal of having extended combos on these platforms, but currently, it's just been all at the edge. Cola, I know, back and forth right there with Aaron as far as pushing him to one ledge to the other. Still having most of the stage control here.
Yeah, I like what Cola is doing. Just a lot of reactions, kind of letting Aaron, make the first move and then just having the counter hits ready. It's paying off for him
Aaron not at Summit?
well right
No,
now. And that was
he
a
is not.
great parry just to keep him off.
For
the
Summit, you
off
have to be
balance a little bit.
invited
Aaron
or
trying to
win
find
the
his way
voting
in, but
phase.
Cola,
But
yeah,
Aaron didn't
absolute terror. These
campaign,
monkey flips have not worked
and he
out
didn't
at
make
all
it
for
through
Aaron.
the
Needs to be careful not to get
invitations,
too
like through
telegraphed with them.
placements.
I
A big
can't
punish from
believe
Royal
that,
put that stock away.
I can't believe that Cola keeps missing these back airs.
Yeah.
He's not missing them, but he's not getting the strong hit, which is very bizarre. He missed 2 in a row. Oh, but you're not missing that.
Yeah, you wanted a strong hit. He's like, all right, you know what? A little fan service for you. I'll deliver on that.
Yeah, I think with him being so close to the edge on that last jab, it's probably a little harder to hit. But yeah, no, gonna get that strong hit. At that
Is Summit an
F smash
esports
that,
tournament? Yeah, it's the biggest in
Aaron
Ultimate.
packing with his own banana.
Well, the biggest in general, because it's also the biggest when it comes around for Melee as well.
Right here.
Yep.
Has the largest prize pool.
Position
Last one
right
was
now
like
in the middle of the
185k or
stage.
something.
Man, Cola just looking so comfortable. I mean, he has just played this.
Light
game
got second at the
perfectly.
last one.
Mastered
He
all
lost
the
to
characters,
Spargo in
played
Grand
perfectly around
Finals.
these triplats. Aaron really with little to no answers in a game. You see those monkey flips just not connecting at all.
What's really interesting about this is that we continually see this neutral position that they're both taking, which is a
He's a
shade
tier 1 Allison.
They'll just be standing next to each other. They're both holding shield. It's a blue.
Yeah, the
buff and a red
Ludwig
buff
tourney
shield, and I
lineup
feel like you
also
don't see
looks
that very
nutty.
often at this level of play, just because somebody's breaking through, somebody's spamming an aerial, right?
Yeah.
But both of these guys are playing so grounded that they can. They're opting for the shield more often than not, waiting for the other guy to swing. And now Cola starting to peel away.
Cola, scoop. Okay. Cola, I mean, again, just kind of been in full control of the stage
There's that trick.
the entire time.
Yeah, Cola didn't bite, by the way. Did you see that? He just grabbed the banana. He said, I'm not going to try to punish this.
Only
I
like a
got
20.
banana
Oh
and
no,
stage.
she's
Which
only
is
like a
the proper
20K
play. I mean,
prize
you
pool
can
this year
just
for
disengage in
Summit.
that situation. You're in such a strong spot.
I haven't looked at the prize pool, so
Hey,
I couldn't
Cola,
tell you.
going for some extra options. Oh,
up
that was cheeky, Aaron.
Yeah.
Thanks to Resub Brox.
Don't know what the play was, but
Oh,
really?
That's the Cola Classic, though. He'll give you one of those.
Sure.
Look, I mean, he had a lot of damage on him anyway.
Yeah.
Still should be able to get this stock with, standard Roy gameplay. The up air, well, probably would have killed last time, but with no rage, not going to happen. Neutral air as well. He's adding up a lot of damage. Another situation where Aaron is just living so much longer than you would expect anyone to be living against Roy. And no, okay.
Oh, I love that. It was almost a bait. Like, he
Yeah.
knows that he's going to burst out with that up B. And he's also
God
playing
damn,
with
he
fire,
cannot get this
literally,
stock
because you know
off.
that Cola's going to burst out with that. It might kill you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Not going to be enough. Gets the grab, throwing him off stage. Getting a little space right here. Cola has been doing a good job of definitely making the banana like his option
There
instead
you go.
of Aaron.
That still didn't kill?
That DI is insane.
I mean, you got to give Aaron a lot of credit, man. Like, he has been going.
How
quite
it-
a while
what
on
the
this second
fuck?
stock, and it is, it's been bloody for quite a while.
All right, there it is.
But finally, that fair will seal it away. But kudos to Aaron, man.
He
Definitely
lived
getting some
so
80%
long.
En route to maybe taking this game, but Cola, obviously, other things on his mind.
Okay, Cola. Hey, neutral air, not going to hit right there.
Oh, clean with it, clean with it. The
Thanks to
jukes.
Prime X27.
Aaron trying to find his way back on stage. Actually, he's able to sneak under that neutral air, get a little bit more damage. Aaron has to be very evasive here. I mean, he was able to live to 180 on that last stock, maybe even a little bit longer, just because of how big the stage is. But, I mean, at this pace, you have to imagine Cola's going to be going up 2-1.
Yeah, it's looking good for him right now. However,
Never seen a Diddy at 200.
Aaron
I know,
gets
especially
him
not
up
against
here.
Roy.
Mid
Not
stage.
going to happen. Yeah,
Counter
big
pick
blast
coming in
zone.
big.
Ugh.
Boom. This time, though. Just have to hit him
Big
with the
banana.
repeater, same situation, more damage is going to work out. Now, Aaron.
God, it's so hard. You can't root for either one. It just hurts.
Combos at these early percentages, especially if you can get
Watching the
early
boys duke it out against each other.
And we've seen these spurts, right, where Aaron can kind of go on a tear and just accumulate so much damage. So absolutely going to need one of those type of situations to find its way right
God,
now. Again,
sour spot
another
again.
Strong hit of that back air, keeping Aaron alive a little bit longer. Give him still some hope right now. We're going to chuck him up, take the banana, take control.
Back. I'm telling you, man, this banana has been in control with Cola just as much as it's been with Aaron. That's just how efficient Cola has been with using it for his own. Another one. Give me that. Thank you.
It's kind of crazy how much Diddy will
Oh.
lose the wait a
That
minute.
was a great
Yeah.
call to roll in. Oh, God!
Oh, big read.
Beautiful. Expecting the roll in.
It's
Yeah.
fun. They both actually exchanged good reads on those roll-ins too. Obviously, Aaron got himself some damage, but Cola's ending with the
The
stop.
streamer who
Giving
fucked
him a
on
2-1
stream was
lead.
just
Wonderful.
unbanned today.
They both-
Let's go!
I mean, they're both holding.
Yeah, that's
trying to fight each
huge.
other because that they know that they're gonna win, and they both have the punish on each other every single time. I mean, Aaron has aerial after aerial, stuffing Cola just over and over as soon as he tries to pick a defensive option.
All right, no doubt about that. So 2-1 lead right now for Cola. Aaron
Sign her to
in the
moist.
situation to stay on the winning side of things. Otherwise, Cola booking himself a trip to grand
Yeah,
finals.
that's a pretty good idea.
One
That'd be
game to
hype.
go. Let's see who's going to take it.
How do you feel about this counter pick? We went from one of the biggest stages in the game to Smashville. I mean, I feel like Aaron trying to sit under that platform, maybe trying to patrol it with the banana a little bit, but this feels like it might be suicide against Roy.
Yeah, I
Ooh, that banana could have been a
obviously,
huge
whenever
play
someone
right
does
there.
come here, that is probably
Whoa.
the gameplay they're looking for. Is like, I just want to hold down center stage. But it's kind of hard to do with Cola just all over you. Look at the way he's using the platform for itself. Movement looking good.
Oh, he won't recover that. Oh,
Just some of these single hits he's using just to get that good
I thought that
placement
was too
control
deep.
is just immaculate. Cola on an absolute tear. This first stock looking pretty grim right now for Aaron. Going to need a huge response, but looking just getting pressured. Looking for somewhere
Damn,
to
big
find some
first
breathing
stock
room,
from
but the
Cola.
blast zone is the only way you're headed.
All right, so that's how you do it. Good start right here from Cola. Only
Thanks to
with that
resub Philly and the
50-something,
gift sub
before
X27.
taking these couple extra hits, but if he can get actually, Aaron kind of mounting a little momentum right here, but and there, Cola's going to get that damage for free.
I just feel like this is such an easy opportunity for Cola to just rush him down. I know that's what Aaron's good at, right?
Yeah.
Playing aggressive, staying in
You
your
should
face,
play in?
not letting you
Play in
breathe,
what?
But I feel like Cola, he gets more out of these interactions. Aaron has to guess right 5 times in a row, 4 times in a row. It feels like Cola just gets one, and then you're off the stage, and he just keeps the pressure on.
Yeah, the biggest strength for Roy right here is his ability to just straight bully you, right? Like those hits just amass so much damage, just really add up. Finally, though, Aaron able to put a stop.
When will I
to
moist
the
meter
lead
Dragon Ball
ever so
Super
slightly.
Superhero? I won't.
He's got
If
to
I
get
don't
the
moist
middle
meter
and
something
stuff
new
that
within
Diddy
like the
Kong can't
first
make up
4 or
for
5
as
days,
well.
I'm not going to moist
Managed
meter
to
it.
help himself out, but the platform
I only do it
actually
like when it
helped Cola
comes
get of
out,
that situation.
when it's still new.
All right.
Past
Well,
that, like, what's the
I'm
point?
not sure how he actually was
I'll just
able
give
to
my
get out of
opinion
it.
on
I
it on
saw,
stream or something.
Aaron almost get a chance to get some start on that middle platform with that up air, but he actually missed out. Good DI away from Cola to get away from that. But Aaron kind of on a tear right now. Hasn't taken too much damage here on this stock ever since he's taken that one off of Cola. But Cola is legitimately one good hit away from stealing the deal. Oh, right in front of him, but no trigger pulled right there. Lives to see another day.
Cola got a little bold there. He was continually going off stage. Maybe
Damn,
a
Aaron.
little bit too much, and Aaron gonna reverse on that one. Actually takes the lead for the first time in this match.
And maybe you see that being why he wanted like a small
Oh
stage
no,
like
the
that.
early air
Couple of
dodge from Cola.
opportunities of that nature, not going to allow Cola to live as long as he did.
Oh, God.
Stage like Battlefield.
It's looking like Aaron.
Counter pick thus far working out to Aaron's enjoyment.
We might be seeing another game 5.
Scrapping too, dude. Like he's scrapping with Roy. Like he's staying in Roy's face.
Oh.
Right.
Boom. Gets the banana and the F2 at the same time. This one not gonna get the trip again.
Double landing. Caught
Yeah.
both of his landings with that banana. Cola has to mix up his timings, and I think that's the advantage of this stage too, is Cola has
Jesus.
to land in front of you. Cola can't go
Thanks,
to the
Arisa
platform.
Warlord.
He can't even really go to the ledge.
Yeah.
Didn't you
because
say
then
you
you're
liked
jailed.
Ex Machina?
can
I
see
did.
the
I do like
counter
Ex
definitely
Machina.
coming out for Aaron there. It seemed kind of weird at the first 2 stocks of the game, but Aaron really using it well there.
Yeah, flushed it out quite nicely to force this 5th game. And I mean, kudos to him too, because absolutely that first stock, it was not looking too good. Cola with full control, but the 180 swing of momentum coming back to the side of Aaron.
Aaron juiced up from beating Light.
Definitely earned
Hey,
himself,
Aaron's been
obviously
juiced up
in
for
this
like
place. He's
a
trying to break
month
out, trying to
now.
get to grand finals, but one more game to go.
Ever
Cola,
since
of course,
almost
doesn't
beating
seem like
Leo.
it, but it is going to be an
Getting
outstanding
competitive
game, number
there.
5. Heck of
He's
way
been
to
a
open up
monster.
This top 4 winners, man. It's absolutely insane. Let's go.
Oh, hell yeah. Picto Chat is the song choice on this one. And we're on Small Battlefield. I think I saw him cover PS2.
A big start from Aaron already.
A little bit
Stacking
smaller.
on a big 44.
Now Aaron with a slight lead, but as
Uh-oh.
we've seen throughout this set, this could swing wildly.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah, I mean these guys again. That's the 5 situation.
Exit tier 1 White Noise and the resub Tanner.
Clearly, no season rivalry between them. They play, as y'all said earlier, they do play all the time. So
Nobody has found the answer to that.
yeah.
Oof.
Maybe
mean,
there isn't one. I don't know.
I think Aaron. Well, yeah, Diddy Kong's hang animation is actually pretty insane. Like as far as like trying to hit it, but Aaron or Cola has done a good job of at least making
God
the banana
damn.
his. So when Aaron does get back to stage, he has to deal with that.
That's true, yeah. He'll kind of get it and then disengage and at least put himself in a better position.
I think one thing that's
Try
like
to challenge
really
the situation.
fucking Cola in the mouth right now
It
is
looking
every
pretty
time he's done
strong
jab
right
back
now
air,
for
it's been
Aaron.
the
Takes that
sour
first
spot.
stock. See,
I have
Cola
not
takes
actually
that a
seen him hit the sweet
Certainly
spot yet
not
on that
happy
for
with how
some
that went
reason.
down, but
It is just
Kind of
always just
frustrating because
a little
Aaron
off.
is intentionally going to ledge when Cola comes back, which is like not what you're supposed to do, right? I mean, when you're against Roy, you don't want to corner yourself, but Aaron's like, whatever, I'm at home on this ledge, and if you get reversaled, I'm putting you on the ledge for 60.
Yeah.
So he's not even afraid.
It's working out quite well for him again. You know, as Tony said, no one has found the answer to this right here. You know, just chilling out on the ledge for a little bit. A lot of hits registering, but none of them getting this
Oof.
Diddy Kong past the black.
All right,
hole.
all right.
Finds the
Back
air
to an
do it.
even game.
I mean, you see that Cola hardly taking any percentage, so he's in a very fine position. Still very open
Nice.
wide for both of these players right now. Trying to get this 5th game ever so crucial to get there. I love the chase down attempts right here from Cola, though. He is absolutely unloading the pressure, but Aaron able to find a way to slow him down just a bit.
Yeah, he was watching for the roll-in, too. We were talking about roll-ins earlier. Aaron.
Oh, what a banana. Oh, God. Oh, boy. That was such a good banana play from Cola. Holy shit.
And you said he found some, I felt like it was kind of home on that ledge for a little while. But yeah, as you said, you can only play that dangerous game for so long before Cola's going to make you pay.
Yeah, genuinely, I think, yeah. I mean,
This is kind of like how the light game went, too, though, to be fair.
You know, right in front of the ledge. Not really the spot you need to be right there, especially not against Cola. Roy, that F smash, definitely going to be an issue. Cola, though, has a lot of damage on him. So therefore, he's got to watch out for, you know, the next confirm off the...
Ooh.
Somehow able to get out of there in time, though. Still going to get it
Yeah,
done.
he still got caught with it.
Their final stock
Game
of
5,
the
last
game
stock
5
again.
these two.
The Moist Esports team kill special.
And now it's even.
Put that
What's
feet
up?
to him, I'm saying.
One good bait on that platform, and knowing Cola was going to go for that grab, got everything that he wanted off that.
He's got to stay center, though.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I don't think Aaron can play at the ledge.
Oh,
anymore.
boy, right in his
Grab
fucking
not gonna
face.
happen
That was
right
scary.
now. Aaron on a tear.
Yeah, the swings right now between these two just so back and forth. Love to see it such an evenly matched.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Cola smart, kind of
Damn.
a little bit.
I actually thought Aaron had
You see
that.
Aaron is scaring him.
that
though.
F
Every
tilt
time
I
he's
thought
off
was
stage,
on him.
Cola has to rear back a little bit, but he does have that banana, and Cola is holding onto it because he knows if he lands it, he could get the kill.
Yep. 100% that KO
Good
working
grab.
Everything right now for Cola. Oh, okay.
Oh, he wants the banana.
Oh, he missed it.
Punishing him.
Okay, Cola, yeah, not even gonna pop out a shield up be right there. I mean, very risky.
This is a
He
close
doesn't do
one.
that anymore.
It's a tight squeeze. Oh, that's it.
He didn't even hit
Wow.
the banana and still pulled the trigger.
Wow.
Jeez, that is
Jesus
pure
Christ, Aaron.
confidence right now to just come out of the shield and secure the game. That is 2 big game 5s for Aaron right
Wow.
now as he takes this.
He
seed
beat
for his
Light
life.
and
That is
Cola.
such a bold choice to make, to not even hit the banana and pop
Aaron
up
Grand
there
Finals.
in front of Roy
Yes.
at 100%. There is no doubt in my mind, if Cola had held shield, that's a forward smash.
What the
and that
fuck?
was set.
Before smash, up smash, something was gonna happen to go ahead and get him off that, off of that stock. So
Really
wow,
popped
that was
off.
Aaron, taking a big gamble right at the end, but it does indeed work out for him. Walks up there, bets on black, gets it.
I mean, how
So,
can you can't
All right.
plan for a situation
I
like
think
that.
Light
Like,
needs
who
to
was
beat
that right
Larry
mind to
Lur,
do that,
and
right?
it guarantees
But
a
Aaron
Moist
got it in mind, and
Esports
I
Grand
think that
Finals.
right there played to the betterment of what we.
So we got one more. He needs to win one more against a non-Moist Esports player. Thanks, Resub. Azurius. Give me just 1 second, though. I'm going to go take a tinkle and fill up my water. I'll be right back. right back. Thanks, resub Hertz in the tier 1 mini meme, and the resub Blicky, Dennis in the prime, Carl. Okay, back to Square Enix. So they've got Balan Wonderworld, which is amazing. That's super good. And Babylon's Fall, great. Chocobo GP, which I've heard is absolutely terrible, and that they locked a lot of the characters behind paywall. Strangers of Paradise, fucking terrible. Absolutely terrible. I don't know Diofield. Forspoken has an amazing trailer. Super cool. I mean, the game might still be good. Oh, it's not out yet. That's why. Diofield. Okay, this is where it is. This is where we stop at. Live a live. All right, so they've got a lot of horrible games in the last like 4 years. All at once. Thanks to tier 1 Sarah and the gift sub Uga. So they had amazing games early on, and then lost their footing. I did like Final Fantasy VII Remake. Balan Wonderworld's probably one of the worst modern games to come out in quite some time. They really want crypto games, so they're kind of gutting everything for crypto. Forspoken seems like it'll probably be a fun game. It just has a terrible trailer. Final Fantasy XIV still doing well. I think just B. I think probably B. Though, I don't know. Their trajectory is super low. Like, their trajectory is down. They've been in a bit of a spiral. This is hard. It's between B and C. Not really? What do you mean, not really? What the fuck are you talking about? Chocobo GP, Babylon's Fall, which were almost back-to-back, Balan Wonderworld, all of these Final Fantasy Pixel remasters, which is just mobile ports. I don't know what Voice of Cards or Triangle Strategy is, though. And then Stranger of Paradise. Terrible games. They have absolutely terrible games right now. This company's never made a good game. That's just such a dumb take. They legitimately have. Final Fantasy XIV is a great MMO that had a terrible start. Like, just right off the top of my head, one that is still constantly being played. They had a really good start. They had great games early on. And then, of course, they have Nier Automata. They have a lot of good games, so you're just delusional. I do think probably C, though. They're on a downward trajectory. Oh, this started.
Such a scrappy and still, you know, up to par veteran like himself.
Kingdom Hearts 3 was not decent. That game fucking sucks. I hate that game. It's so bad.
Unfortunately, finds himself eating a big back air.
Let's go, Light.
Who has just come out the gate swinging and given himself a very strong early lead.
We were talking about Aaron before and how Aaron feels like he ramps up over the course of a set. I think Light is actually the opposite. I think Light is extremely strong early game. He just wipes your stocks off the board so quickly.
Come on,
That's
Light,
not
let's
to
go,
say
baby.
He can't win in the late game. He's very good at it too. But I think that this initial offense from Fox is something so many people.
An
are not
aggressive
gonna
option.
and
I love
he
to
gets
see that.
Early stock leads from it.
Yeah, he's definitely like more consistent on his like play level. You know, like if he's playing hot, he's gonna be playing hot. But if he's playing pretty cold, it may be you may not see him actually more in the middle of the set. But if he starts hot, man, you got to be pretty.
He's a
afraid
resub
of that.
Jade.
He has started well,
Unlucky.
really hot right
Come
there.
on, Light, let's get
That
serious
back
now.
there, but already
Let's just start fucking this guy up. I like Larry Lur, but let's just fuck him. See? Much better. Now I'm having more fun.
It's going to hit.
That hurt my feelings. I didn't like that. That's mean.
Oh, man.
That's the whole watch
Nice.
right there, man. I mean, Light will be the first to tell you, like, from start to finish.
Very good.
Opponents know I'm here to take your soul and definitely collecting that as well as some stocks because you see the lead.
That
he
up tilt is
currently
missing a
has.
lot right now.
So Larry gonna have to
Though he
fight
didn't
out
turn
of
around
this
for it on that
deficit.
one, so that one makes a lot of sense.
Trailing a whole stock, a considerable amount. Just given what Light is doing, spacing nicely around the shield.
Man, I'm still that was just a really good up smash, bro.
It was just clinical. It was very clean, and it was just done the perfect way. I think Falco just
He's
has
reached a
some
massive
issues
hook.
trying to keep up with Fox's speed. Falco wants to put out these big hitboxes that kind of sweep a large
Come on, Light, let's
area,
go, baby.
but Light
Good grab.
So good at weaving
Yes,
in and
sir.
out and not getting caught by them for an extended combo. Love that side.
Oh.
But
On
that
the
up tilt got
platform.
caught.
Big.
On
What
the
a call out.
platform, Good air dodge down or air
Great
dodge
start.
light, air dodge to that ground. And
Very
then
good
he
start,
called out,
yes.
Next option with that up smash. So very dominant game. I mean, Larry did have some shades of brilliance in there, but yeah, as you said,
Thanks
man,
a bit, Chelsea.
Light or Fox versus Falco in this game in particular, with Laser not being as big of a tool for him in this game. Yeah, Fox just straight up outspeeds him by like a large margin. Sometimes it can be hard to keep up with Fox, and if you're not like cornering him or pushing him in the
Kingdom
corner
Hearts
and
3
making
was
sure there's not
amazing.
that
If you
much
don't
space for him
like
to
it,
work
you
with,
don't like
yeah,
Kingdom
Fox
Hearts
just-
at all.
just
Well,
kinda
that's
gets
just like
laps ran
the
around.
wrong take.
It feels like
But you're right,
Falco
I'm not a
played
huge
more
Kingdom Hearts fan, but Kingdom Hearts 3 is the
but he
worst
has to
writing in all of
be
video
a
games,
little bit
where
ahead.
90% of the
Okay,
game
you're
doesn't even
going
matter.
here,
All you
and
do is
you're
visit
running
Disney
above
worlds and
Fox.
rewatch a movie.
Kind of
For example, Pirates of the Caribbean. You collect crabs, and then at the very end of that world, all you do, like all that happens is they're like, huh, I guess we don't really need this anyway. And their plan proceeds as normal. You've done nothing. Same with Tangled and every other Disney world. It was meaningless. None of it mattered. Including the entire, like, parks can live anywhere, even in Data thing. That whole thing didn't matter. The Data Hearts, the cyber world, worthless. It's just a bad game. It's just straight up a bad game.
Recovery aspect. It's very easy for Wolf to snipe Fox out of that recovery.
100%. I mean, we know,
Every goddamn Disney world was just actual filler. You just rewatch a Disney movie.
Not being a bad pick from Larry. It's not a fringe pick either. I mean, he plays this character at a very high level, so getting to operate in this best of 5, going to give yourself some room.
And there's no way of defending that. Even Tiana, who is the biggest Kingdom Hearts fan in the world, she has replayed the series just recently, for the 3rd time. Even she will openly admit that most of Kingdom Hearts 3, the Disney worlds, were absolutely meaningless. Because they actually play no role in the story. It was just
Yeah, and another
rewatching
thing
Disney
you have to think
movies.
about the fact that, like, he's got a pretty good burst range as well. You know,
It's just
the
indefensibly
burst range,
bad
I think he
writing.
Probably can kind of overshoot some things and actually catch Fox. Not this time around though. Gets caught yet again on a platform at that, getting hit with an up smash. So yeah, that's not definitely gonna be the deal sealed on that one. But,
Oh god, that was a little scary. I thought he was just gonna go right into it. That's always just the most embarrassing. Getting hit by a charged smash.
It's gonna be tough to land though. I mean,
Let's
the
go,
reason
Light.
this matchup is good is because you can kind of out.
Good up airs.
Yeah.
You just throw out stuff like neutral airs and trade, and with the weight differential, you could kind of just beat him out straight, right?
Big
But
grab,
now,
yes, sir.
with the fact that Light is now a full.
Maybe
stock
we just
up,
3-stock.
you lose that advantage 'cause
Have a
you
little
can't trade with him
fun.
anymore. This difference is way too high, and you're not getting up tilt kills. I mean, it just feels like you're not getting the kills on Fox, which is a huge deal because he's so light.
Yeah, and it's really the speed.
Come on, Light,
too,
baby.
here
Come on,
that,
baby.
You can see
Yes,
Light
sir.
playing, man. I mean, Larry, I feel like it's kind of been stuck.
That was so
just kinda
deep. I
gets
like
thrown
that
around
though.
The entire time, we're stuck in shield because of the way that Light has been playing.
Nah, that's alright, that's alright.
For that stop.
Now we come
Give
down
him
and we
that
give
140,
him the
Light can just
vegetables.
start throwing out up smashes just
Give him
so
those
fast.
mean
With
greens.
a lot of
The
leeway
broccoli,
to work with
the
right now.
asparagus.
Larry's gonna have to be so careful, and that's the problem
Nice.
right there. Try to be a little
Brussels
aggressive about
sprouts.
some offense, just getting back to the stage, but one parry from the parry god himself can set you up. And an easy KO for Light, looking like he is absolutely on pace to get this second game. Really, almost unopposed.
Come on, Light.
Just given the trend that we've seen so far, gentlemen.
Come
Yeah,
on, Light.
I mean, honestly, Light and just honestly the entirety of New England really good at that
Oh.
parry right there in that situation. So a little surprised. that
He's
Larry
letting
did
some
drop
up
him off
smashes
ledge,
fucking
aggressively
rip.
like that, knowing he was
Okay, come on,
willing
Light.
to,
Let's
take
all
that
right. Let's
advantage.
reestablish our footing and
Floor
get
plan against
serious.
Light, he is good at,
Or
you know,
silly
beating out people,
if you'd rather be
get off the
silly
ledge,
today.
and
That's
then
fine.
punishing
We can get
accordingly
a bit
with a
goofy.
Very, very strong up smash.
Larry was doing a very good job there of setting the pace, though. For a brief moment,
Nice.
for maybe half that stock, was doing an excellent job of setting tempo.
Oh!
I thought that might have
Jesus.
been the KO, and if it was, he might have been able to even it right back up.
Jesus Christ, come on, Light.
Here, doesn't even need it. We got the
My boy,
down
please.
Is this a forward tilt?
Oh, boy.
No, he bets it all on the down smash.
Yeah, it seems like he's recovering super low too. So I mean, again, the forward tilt probably would be the
Oh,
option.
wow.
The F smash actually getting grabbed. You know, there's a bit of start of it up on it from Wolf. So I mean, he's clearly got
Run up
game
grab
out
on an
there.
F
He's
smash is
justified to
so
hit the
bold.
up smash. Well, any
No
of the
jump,
Oh!
never mind. He's gone.
Beautiful.
The up smash or the down
Beautiful.
smash.
Yum, yum, yum. Very pretty.
So, you mean my down smash? Because he's got to go.
Huge read there because
Yeah,
he
yeah.
knew that Larry
Thanks to
didn't
Brian
have a
Pickle,
jump.
Rick, and
He's going to
Glenn.
prioritize ledge. He just sticks his foot out from over there. Light up 2-0.
And he, he made mention too that he was hitting a couple of down smashes he did not intend to in his winter semis matches. Easily to see that that one was certainly intentional and effective at that. I mean, Larry, at one portion, you saw like a good, 10 to 15 seconds of solid offense that were kind of getting him back into the match, understanding he's got a lot of big moves that could take those
Light
stocks
just
off
chilling.
relatively quickly,
Hey, Light,
but the momentum
for
just
Light,
being
it's just
flowed
casual.
almost
He's just having
immediately by
fun.
Light.
It's just,
Got a
another day in the
bounce
office.
back
Why are we
game
on
to
Light
Light.
again?
Last gasp of hope right now for Larry. He's got to win this game or he's going to be seeing himself in a 4th place finish, if I'm not mistaken.
Come on, baby.
This
Come
is
on, Light.
looking quite rough for him right now. Decides to take it back to Lila and also decides to keep the Wolf going.
Nice.
So does believe in it at the very least. And I mean, yeah, the Wolf probably looks a little better than that Falcon.
Good up airs.
But it's still Light playing as hot as we thought he was going to be playing just off the first game. You know, he does not cool off.
Oh, what?
Whoa.
Fortunate that up smash
Unlucky. Unlucky. That's okay, though.
connect.
Hey,
Okay.
Gorgeous
It's all right,
look
it's all right.
Back here there, challenging Light.
now we come
knows
down
he's
with a
gonna
head of
go too
steam.
aggressive. This is where Larry can really start making some money. If he can maybe just get a down throw combo, maybe just get his feet on the ground. But right now, Light juggling him.
Doesn't get the grab, but also doesn't get punished for missing that grab. So luckily for him, Light not getting the punish on that parry.
Damn it.
And so Larry actually
Come on, Light.
kind of making some his way
Good
in
back
here.
air, good
Does
back air.
Get the worst end of that trade though with that back air hitting that 4 tilt. Does get a little extra damage here though, so he's feeling good.
Ooh, okay, he was lining up that forward smash. Like interrupting.
The up air ladder.
All this
Oh.
coming off of
okay.
a down tilt. Great extension from
Nice.
Light, and continuing
Big
the
up tilt.
pressure, get him
Drag
back
down.
low.
Didn't get anything off it. That's
Larry
fine.
just bounce him off momentarily. Yeah, man, they are firing back hit by hit. Trying to take this lead. Slight advantage, though, for Larry. A tight neutral game developing between the two. No one really.
Come
knows
on,
what's
Light. Let's
committing.
go. Don't be afraid.
Such a
Just
big deal for
punch
both
him in the
of them, and I think
teeth.
Light is sort of
There we go.
dialing it back a bit,
Good drag
realizing
down. Let's
that
go.
Larry's
One
getting a
more.
little accustomed, but gets the drag
One more
down into
stock.
the forward smash. Haven't seen that this set.
It's not even just that. It's just the awareness that that's going to set him up to get the forward smash, as we said, right? Just that split
Nice.
decision making, really separating. Light
Hey,
from
that
the
trade's
back right
fine
now.
for us.
I don't know how he sees it in his head.
That's what I'm saying,
How does
it's
he
crazy.
see that opportunity present itself and say, "Oh, this is lethal. You're dead here."
Yeah.
And I mean, with that being said, he's racked up so much more percent here on
Nice.
this last stock. Larry,
Good
Oh.
grab.
empty hopped right there, 91%. Gotta watch out. Yeah, this time not gonna swing. You saw Light trying to set up that situation to go.
We're living. Let's go, Light.
Most likely.
Close it out. Just one more stock.
Okay, he's
Oh,
right.
that up smash was wild.
Oh my goodness, that illusion was crazy. And that back
Does that kill?
air, not quite
No,
gonna
it never
finish
does.
That
Never
move
does.
never true.
It,
Nope.
it never does.
It's
Fuck.
a false-
It's all right.
It's a
That
false
move
finisher
didn't get
all
a
the
red,
time.
get a red spark or anything. That's just KO'd full stage. How do you stay alive here, though, especially on Wolf, who has to stay
Come
on
on,
the
Light.
ground
Come on, Light.
or jumps into that up smash range? This is going to be hard
Back
to
air
play.
will kill here, though.
Yeah. He's picking really good options right now, at least not picking the same ones, so like can't fully catch
Oh,
him.
God.
Dropping it
That
out.
up smash was
He
wild.
is looking for that. Oh, man. That would have been a beautiful up air if he was able to hit the.
Oh, come on, Light. Finish it. Finish it. Just one. Last stock.
Just swing
These
it.
up smashes are scary.
Light's kind of jumping out of his chair, too. He's
Yeah,
showing
yeah.
a lot of emotion here.
Yeah, Light definitely wants to put this one away with a 3-0. He's right there on the
Come on, baby.
doorstep. Can he get the finishing blow? Larry doing a good job baiting it while still getting some offense intact.
Oh, fuck.
Some guys at this percent for Wolf, a KO. with
Light,
back air.
fucking
It's
finish
not
it.
like
Finish
Larry
him.
can find it.
Flush him in the toilet.
Stolen quite a few games with a grab instead of an up smash. I feel like that was the time for it. Oh, okay, not jumping out the
Sit in
corner. Larry
place.
actually resilient on the defense right now.
Dude, I almost feel like Light is just
No,
getting
come on.
fancy, right?
Yeah,
like
yeah,
he
yeah.
is really trying to force this
Oh.
KO, and Larry in an instant could make.
God damn it. Nice.
Huge
There.
neutral air.
Big commitment. Big
3-0.
commitment.
Guaranteed Moist Esports Grand
Great
Finals.
place to put yourself, right?
So we got first, second, and third place at this tournament. Let's go.
For the back air, maybe
It's not a
go
major,
for the
though.
ledge.
I don't think.
He actually goes
I think it's just a pretty large regional.
Larry on that one.
Still love to see it, though.
That's,
Oh, bro.
That's so cool.
Somebody had that queued up. Somebody had that queued up.
Let's go.
that was his proudest
Thanks to the
moment.
resub sickness
He
and the
hit the
prime
button,
ass
said
train
yes,
and the
sir.
resub Malaysia.
Got him.
Before they said
Oh.
Aaron advances, but they said advances with 2 A's like Aaron, you know.
That's
So
cute.
there's
That's
somebody
cute.
back there.
Thanks,
that's
Risa
a lot.
Bunky.
Cheeky.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a bit cheeky.
All right, man. So what a way to go ahead and close that setup. It was looking a
Three
little
sub
scary,
Zach.
though, because at that percentages that we saw back here, pretty
This
much
is a
being on
Panda
that
Cup
stage,
qualifier. It's a major. No, I know it's a Panda Cup
Okay.
qualifier, but I'm pretty sure it's not a major. I think it's classified as a regional.
Pointed out, there was a lot of jumping in, in the seats here from Light as he was just kind of throwing out a lot of up smashes, just hoping that Larry would land into one of them.
Who you cheering for now? Hey.
Unorthodox neutral.
I'm fine with anyone now. It's Moist Esports the whole way. Thanks to the Prime Coupe. Alright, so we finished Square Enix. That was C tier. Is this Starbreeze? I don't know what they make. Looks like it's Payday. So they made Butcher Bay. That was a fun game. The Darkness was not a great game, but it was still pretty fun. And the multiplayer was also pretty fun. No one really played, though. And then Payday. And then Overkill's The Walking Dead. I don't know what the fuck that is. That sounds like shit, though. But Payday 2 is their big one. Oh, it looks like they also published Dead by Daylight. That's a fun game. Alright. So I only know, or I've only played 3 of their games. Oh, actually, I remember this game. I didn't play it. It's got terrible reviews, so I didn't play it. Was this bad? Was this Walking Dead game bad? I imagine it was. It was very bad? Okay. So it looks like their main game is Payday and Dead by Daylight. That's what they still have going. I'm stuck between B and C. Because they do have some bad games in here. Like, The Darkness isn't a good game, but it's fun. Like, I enjoyed it. But it's not, like, a good game. Butcher Bay is a good game. And Dead by Daylight is as well. I never got into Payday, but I know a lot of people love it. I know it is a good game. Probably B. They don't have a ton of games in general, but I guess the ones they have that are still around are good. So, like, a low B is what I'm thinking. But it's been 4 years since they made a game. Thanks to the resub Mustache and the gift sub Zoe and the Prime Broke. Okay. Supermassive. This one's a little tough for me because I love their games. But I also think they're bad. Like, they're just fun. Until Dawn's by far their best work. Until Dawn is like a genuinely really good game. Like, top to bottom. But Dark Pictures Anthology, I absolutely love these games, but I think they're not very good. Man of Medan is the best Dark Pictures game, like, objectively. Like, it has the best writing. Everything works better. Little Hope is their worst one. House of Ashes was also pretty bad. And Devil in Me hasn't come out yet, but I'm excited. The Quarry was fun, but also pretty bad. Has an absolutely terrible fucking ending no matter what you do. It's just a bad ending. Their games are really enjoyable, but I just don't think they're, like, good. Like, actually good. I just have a lot of fun with them. I think probably just B. The games are competent, they're just not great, but fuck me, man, they're just so goofy, I love them. I hope they never stop making these kind of games. I don't know, Tango. Tango GW. Oh, they make The Evil Within. Okay. I like Evil Within and Evil Within 2. I don't think they're great though. They're just very classic RE style, which I appreciate. They were just fun, but I just don't think they're very good. And I despised Ghostwire. I thought it was terrible. I streamed the whole thing. I did not like it. I really didn't. I loved the aesthetic, and I loved like the first 2 hours of it. But then after the first 2 hours, it's just the same thing over and over and over and over again. I think this is going to be C. Tencent. Oof. Oof. There's a tier 1 experience in the Prime Smilve. Tencent. Again, yeah, separating art from artist. But even then, they don't really make anything. They just buy pieces of studios. So they get credit for some amazing games. But they don't really do anything. I'm just going to do Tencent F. I just don't... I don't think they ever even make any games. They just own games. They just buy pieces of studios that make good work and have their name slapped on it for a percentage. I don't even really consider them developers, to be honest. King is just mobile. I don't know, Larian. What do they make? They're Divinity. So I've only played Divinity Original Sin 2. It was cool, but I didn't get super into it. I just don't think I can really grade them. There's the Prime Revert. Rebellion. Okay. Used to love Midnight Club. Wow, they made the Mummy game on the PlayStation. That's kind of cool. Hey, I played this. Dread vs. Death. Wasn't terrible. Was pretty bad, though. Sniper Elite was fun. I don't know if I ever played that. Dead to Rights. Oh god, the Mickey Rourke game, Rogue Warrior. Holy shit. What a disaster of a game. This used to make all the top 10 worst games lists for a time. I still haven't played it. I need to play that. Exhibits Uga. Alien vs. Predator. That was the first commentary I ever did, was a achievement guide for AVP for a Let's Rock was the name of the achievement. I had actually just broken my wrist when I made that achievement guide. Cola lights on? Oh yeah, let's go. It's Moist Esports.
Here we go, Cola.
The whole way.
Start it up. No, just kidding. Let's not. Let's not do that.
Next time.
Not yet.
Test the controllers.
Imagine how confusing this is to a casual.
Okay, we'll come back in a second. It's just button check, I guess. So now all they really make is Sniper Elite. Oh, Strange Brigade was terrible. I played that. The game was awful. I hated that. I don't know Zombie Army 4, but it sounds awful. So no matter what happens, you win? Yep. We are first, second, and third guaranteed. So we straight up win. Like, Moist Esports win. It's just a matter of which one of us wins it.
People kept doing that, but nonetheless, here we are, game number 1. We are officially underway. We got Light, we got Cola, we got a heck of a losers finals for you guys to enjoy. These two have had some classics in the past for sure. Expect this one.
No, I think last time Light won. Last time these two had the team kill.
Taking the lead early.
I'm pretty sure it was Light.
Oh, no, big
Jesus Christ.
And what seemed like it should
What
be
a start.
transparent for Cola to avoid, Light just throws it right in his face and he does nothing about it.
And you saw Cola roll his eyes. He knows he should have been hit by that.
Facts,
I think
man.
everybody in the audience knows that should not have worked, but Cola a little stubborn in the air.
You genuinely do not get to see Light getting up there that early and that high up for a KO. So either
all right, brought it right back.
And clearly, this is exactly what I thought I was going to get out
Thanks,
of the
Resub.
set, though. No one's really just kind of running
Bag
away
end.
because both of these guys are like very momentum based. You know, if the reads start popping in for Cola, he's going crazy. If Light can get his aggression going, then he's going to go crazy. And that's exactly what you're seeing on display here. Light with a big lead right now. Okay, 97%. Starting to threaten this stock for sure.
Okay. All right, got two of the best in the United States duking it out. And that, as you said, Light with the lead right now. The aggression continuing. Oh, good stuff right there with the up B again. Just kind of want to force some of that momentum.
Always a
and that
slugfest,
aggression that
yeah.
Light just loves to come at you with.
Pretty
That
much
is
every
definitely
Moist
good
Esports
stuff.
team
Cola,
kill
of
goes
course,
to Game
can
5.
return fire
Both of them
and
today went to
angles.
Game
I
5
like
as well.
the patience, a little bit of a delay, just didn't pan out with the stock. Light though, reversing the fortune and cleaning up another one.
He delayed it, but not long enough. It was weird. I feel like you either got to send it at the spark,
Thanks a
at
bit,
the start,
Uga.
or just wait a second. And he did neither. He
Yeah.
kind of did like a half step.
Oof.
Kind of weird, but either way, gets the forward tilt. Light. Emoting.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
popped an emote
You'll
in the
recall,
camera.
yeah, you'll recall that he said he's been doing some missed inputs. Maybe that was one of them. Not content to lose a stock to his own errors, but he just kind of got to overcome it.
Hey, I mean, the damage is definitely racked up here.
Oh, wow.
Is that going to be enough for the stock? It is, man. Good stuff. Just finding the stall into that neutral layer. Kinda
Let's
takes
hope
some
for the
time to
reset
get
till
down,
game
get that
10.
easy confirm with the neutral layer.
Yeah. Game
And the one
5,
thing that you're
then the
gonna notice
bracket
from all the
reset.
Wolves players is that they are all very prideful.
Yes.
Thank you, the resub
I mean,
bust.
you were talking about, there's money on the line here, obviously, but all three of them will let you know.
Light got
if
heated
you
with the
deserve
last
to
one.
kill them.
Yeah,
If
miss
you
inputs,
deserve
man.
to
They're
land that
always
killing
such a
blow. Like,
tilter.
they'll jump up,
100%.
and you see Light
Like,
right
I totally
there.
get it.
Just, all three of them want this W.
I'll let you in on a little secret. There's in-house Moist rankings for them. In-house Moist rankings, yes. And I feel like this will go a long way in determining who's going to hold that top spot.
Yeah, well, I mean, that'd be two lists that Light's on the top of now. Being the best American
Yeah.
player and then being the best Moist player.
There you go.
So
Wouldn't that just go off of the other?
Do you
ranking?
see
I feel like,
Optimus'
yeah,
new
yeah,
video?
you
No,
would
what's it
think.
about?
That's
Yeah,
what
I
I
would
would think. I'm just not getting a good bracket like you. That's
Is there
all,
some
bro.
wacky
All right,
drama today?
All right. Here we go. Good start here yet again for both players.
Oh.
That was a very high up back here. Still had his jump though, surprisingly.
Yeah, I thought he used that. And held on to it. You see Light back carrying in all directions.
about you?
None
Oh.
of them landing though. What's the
What?
play?
What did I do?
Oh.
Yep.
Hesitating just a little too long on that mistech. Probably would have ended that stock after, had he did it before he did the second dash. But it is what it is. Light
Getting stuff wrong
is
in the
gonna lose
drama
that stock
video?
personally. Obviously,
Jesus
it's
Christ, I
gonna
didn't get
be
anything wrong. I even talked to the
And
guy
there it
in the
is. Get the
situation.
jump off this time.
I
Okay.
love that right there.
All I did was make fun of Death Noodles. Like, what did I get wrong? Just because I didn't know that Salvo was invited there, it doesn't change anything. I was just making fun of Death Noodles. What are you talking about?
Back and forth we go. It's just a stiff little forward smash in place. Why not?
Isn't it funny that's the best punish he had? He's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like, I'm not going for a neutral or train. I'm not trying to carry you off. I'm just taking this raw damage.
There
Yeah,
you go.
yeah. Stop that. Just stop
know.
that. All right.
Bonked him on the head.
48% and a good beat out of shield as well. It's going to give him quite a bit of damage. Another one. Yeah, Light not really being able to impose his will. All right, third time's a charm for sure. Light
Remember,
really
he's a
not-
goblin,
Yeah.
by the way. Shoutouts to Goblin. Hit a
Light,
couple goblins.
Light really not being able to impose his will like he probably wants to right now. Cola saying absolutely not. I have a really good out of shield option for every time you're just jumping at me like
Thanks,
this.
Reese.
I
Fusion.
feel like for Cole, he's kind of thinking like, yeah, I kind of gave away at least 2 of those stocks right in the first game for free. Definitely has not been the case in this second exchange, and you're seeing the difference being shown already with Cola continuing just the simple but effective options, continuing to put him ahead.
The spirit of Goblin has possessed Cola, bro.
Yeah,
These
yeah.
up Bs are... Oh, there we go.
Oof.
Up there, wow, no DI on that either. Just went straight up. Don't know if it would have saved him. But
Yeah, that seemed like he was well past that last time.
Right.
But yeah, as you said, the Spirit of Goblin, all we need right now from Cola now is just a bunch
That
of
does sound like a
running up
massive
airs.
nothing burger. Jesus
that's
Christ.
Goblin level 2 right there.
I would have expected a little more from Optimus. I watch his content.
Watch yourself.
Oh,
I
like
wouldn't have
that a
expected
lot
him to
there, just covering
turn
that
his
left
brain
side,
off.
or right side, excuse me, very well. Some Cola.
All I did was say,
Some
if this
accurate
tweet is
little
accurate,
touch light
and he
coming
was there
off
for this
the
reason.
ledge to
If.
his demise,
If. Multiple
taking that
times
final
if.
stock and evening us up 1 apiece.
he landed that one.
But the whole
Remember,
video
that
is just
Aaron
making
thing
fun of
couldn't
Death
land.
He was
Noodles.
not hitting those at all in the air and set for some reason. Just a lot of sour spot back area.
Thanks,
there.
Reese.
This
Leo,
time,
Glock,
might
and
have-
Ape.
Might have stood out here, just kind of did that to a CPU for some time. Light, kind of a little stubborn in that game. He was kind of running into the same wall and not really trying to change his gameplay here. So me might, obviously, now that we're going into another game, might be able to come back with a different game plan.
Very true.
Yeah, just in the middle of that one, man, getting caught by 4 up Bs. After a while, you're gonna be like, why am I getting hit by this?
There's so many questions.
It's funny because in the first match, Light looked annoyed that he lost the stock and then he ended up winning. In the second match, Cola looked annoyed that he lost the stock and then he ended up winning. It's just the stocks are wiped clean once you win the game.
Yeah.
Whatever happened in that game doesn't matter anymore. And now we basically got a best of 3 as it's up 1-1.
Yeah, that's a genuine.
Any Rocket League games
I don't know
anytime
what's up,
soon?
if you,
I don't know when
we
the
have a
season starts up,
coming out
but
of who won
pretty
by-
soon.
based off
It shouldn't be
player
too
cam,
far from
'cause
now.
no one's ever happy when they win.
That sounds like a fun series. Did this player land a KO or did they die?
Because essentially, everyone's just pissed. So it's just
Yeah,
like,
all the time.
Oh,
Look
that's
at-
so
look at
rough.
Cola, look
That's
at
so
Cola. He
rough.
shakes his head. He's like, oh man, that's crazy.
That hurts.
Oh, that is tough. He went straight right on that. Not sure what happened.
yeah, very rarely do we see an error like that, but you know, it is definitely going to be a costly one. Free stock's not something you want to give to a player like Cola, and you're seeing why he's able to keep a lot of this ground control momentarily. Like fighting his way though. Oh, but right there, the dash attack gonna again put himself in an awkward position.
Man, wow. Yeah.
Charge
all
it
right.
up, nice.
Make sure you get that across the flat center.
He's
I
already said
mean,
that.
with the DI that Cola had, it looked like he might actually survive the non-charged one. So good stuff to Light to know that, and maybe let me put a little extra power on that
It's
real
probably
quick.
good recognition too, because like he floated through the platform, right? So he knew he was gonna have a little bit extra time
Yep.
to put some stank on it. So good stuff to him on that decision making. But Cola continuing to hold this lead down.
Light's got to get off this
Ooh.
side.
Oh,
and he can't
wow.
do it. Yeah, there's the pop-up from the down air, and now Light down an entire stock on Cola, and it really is all off the heels off of that error. I mean, that DI, or I'm sorry, the Firefox all the way to the
Yep.
right was not
Oh,
great.
Jesus
Pretty good
Christ.
From right to left,
Jeez.
and now he's back off stage.
Talking about going coast to coast right now. Definitely what Light needed to get himself right back in this. One more up air might be able to seal
Thanks
the
to
way
resub
find it,
range.
but no. Cola battles his way back to the ground.
Oh, he's in up smash territory for sure. These up Bs coming right back out. Cola, gotta watch the way he approaches though. Good stuff on this grab. Continuously putting Light in the air, but Light. Didn't get the jab block this time. So this time just getting a throw, pushing him back off. The back air will take the stock. Light. What a wonderful stock that he actually had right at the beginning. I think he added about 90% just like that. Off the left to right combo.
Yeah, he's performed. Oh my goodness,
Left
he
to
clipped
right,
him right
two
there.
left. Doof.
Oh, no pop-up that time. Just
Eek.
slipped into hell. AKA
Damn.
the zone, and that is a big win in a statement stock for Cola to go up 2-1.
That joint reaches far.
I'm
really
saying,
do.
bro,
He was on
'cause
stage.
you know with that, he's always going, he wants to get the spike, that's great, but if he can pop you up and get the conversion as well, so that's just tremendous for Cola. Got to be feeling himself after that one.
All right.
Now
Hey.
we're out to game 4 right now.
Oh,
2-1
wow.
in Cola's favor. Needs
Jesus.
just one more.
Just threw up in my mouth. That was huge.
Aaron.
Yeah, both these guys fighting for a rematch against Aaron.
Right.
That felt
individually
amazing.
Sent both of these guys to the lower bracket, so a victory here ever
Jesus
so
Christ.
crucial.
Okay. So what can Cola do here to go ahead and get himself back into this finals, or is Light gonna have to clean this thing up? Interesting song pick too. I don't think I've ever heard this song.
Yeah, I don't know this one at all.
Yeah. I don't even know. That was probably just one of them. I don't think I saw anyone actually pick a song, but either way, not a bad song by any means. Not a bad start here for Light either.
Sounds
Already
like
got-
KOF, right? I'm feeling kind of KOF vibes.
God damn.
Yeah,
You know, a little bit.
something like that. All right. Well, someone knows. I didn't look at the top of the screen. At the
Tweet
beginning of
us.
the game. Yeah.
Yes.
Here we go.
Oh,
Little up air action. That's the soft hip, so it doesn't get the follow up. And yeah, man. Even Light, I mean, started off getting a crazy amount of damage, but has since just kind of been halted. So really got too much more, and that means Cola has been able to whittle his way back into this game. Now he's got a little bit of a lead.
Oof.
Hey, good angle.
Nice, good coverage as well. Cola having Light's location scouted on that one, delivering that first stock.
Yeah, he's just doing such a good job of kind of tracking Light
He's
now.
the prime Yoshi.
Battlefield counter pick coming back to bite him, but he's able to land that back air there. Just feels like Cola is just wherever Light wants to be, wherever he wants to land. But he's close enough so that he can still get the damage off and get the maximum amount of damage from Roy in those close-up areas.
Oh.
Okay, get back on. Down
That was
to
a
the
big
ground.
whiff.
Yeah, I mean this platform layout is perfect for Roy. Getting that. Very
You see
small
Brendan
pop-up
Fraser's
down
Oscar
the-
hype?
Oh,
No, I
does
can't
manage
say I
to get
did.
out the way. I don't
Apparently
know
Brendan
about
Fraser's
that
going
shot.
wild on Twitter right now, though,
It
so that's pretty cool.
definitely looked like a toss-up.
I agree with you, yeah. Why even have to, having to take a chance like that would have been very, very scary to find yourself in that position. But nonetheless, fighting through both these guys,
Nice.
really big scraps right now. Again, must win for Light to stay alive in this bracket.
Okay,
Is this a
nice
major?
right
It's
there.
not a
That
major, I
Axel
don't
most
think.
likely would have done it.
It's still cool, though, to get first, second,
Okay,
and
okay.
third for Moist
Luckily,
Esports.
hit right there. It's going to get him back through that pressure. Light struggling to really put on some good damage here. Doesn't get the
Oh.
he is swinging though.
He's ruthless.
Man.
It's like an attack dog. He's just all over you, man. Just
Thanks,
chasing you
Brody.
off stage.
You let him off the leash, bro. Some damage can follow. Great back air from Light. Are we going to overcommit here? No, just holding down the stage, but just finds himself getting chucked off of it. Really good plays thus far from both these guys. They are exchanging it.
I don't
Oh.
know what happened there. You can see Light again expressing frustration, trying to get off that platform. Doesn't matter though.
He's a
This
bit
is the most
spastic.
I've ever seen back air kill.
I'm telling you, bro.
that move is not a stock taker, but apparently right now it is working, especially with the way he's got both of those back airs like as far into the corner as possible as he can onto Cola. So, but here we are, still not really getting a lot. Normally a confirm that we see him hit quite a bit. He usually gets 2 back airs to a up smash, but this time around.
Oh, that was a good chase.
Just threatening those big hits. Love to see it. Light in a lot of trouble. Can ill afford to get caught up in one of those trademark Roy setups. You know Cole is going to be looking for it.
Okay.
There's Light's opportunity.
Oh.
Got to go on the offensive, and he's doing just that. Great utilization of that top platform.
And I have to imagine if Light wins this one, he might just win the next one right out because Cola is putting so much into this. He knows how close he is. There's the up smash, but it's Battlefield.
It is indeed Battlefield. He is not going to lose that stock yet. But the
Ah,
back
there it
air
is.
is this one. 3 back airs.
Game 5.
Yes, that's a
Game 5 again.
a legitimate
The Moist Esports Team Kill Classic.
A new era, gentlemen. The back air has become.
What's the worst Smash Bros. Ultimate character? Ganondorf.
Light celebrating right now like he won, but you still got one more game, brother. It's
All
not
right.
over just yet.
There's one more to do.
My man Nova, I'm sorry, Cola.
You know, we're just gonna call him. Just keep putting whatever
I
letter.
mean, we know he's not. We know he's not
You know what I
nice,
mean?
right? He's not good.
Yeah.
So.
Nope,
I mean,
it's
don't go
Ganondorf.
there, you know what I mean?
Little Mac is better than
We'll
Ganondorf.
get to the alphabet. We'll get to it eventually.
There are 2 actually pretty decent Little Macs. There's Peanut, who does
So good
decent
game
in
right
tournaments,
there,
and
all
then
right.
a guy whose name starts with an A that I always
Yeah,
forget.
looking a little scary. Again, Cola.
But there are no
like
good
I said,
Ganondorfs.
Chasing down. Definitely got that dog in him, man. That boy was chasing him down for sure.
Yeah, that was brutal. He was just trying to find the
Alternus,
tail
yeah,
on
thank
the
you,
side.
Alternus.
Cola choosing Town and City on the next one, but looked a little just like I guess go here. It looked, I don't want to psychoanalyze, but it looked
Yeah.
like he was like, I guess this is the choice, and we'll see. I don't know if it's gonna come back to help him. Felt like Battlefield a few times, saved Fox just because of how big it was. Certainly saved him at the end with that up smash, but not from the back air.
All right, here we are, the final game of Losers Finals. A Moist team kill, unavoidable at this
Oh.
point.
Oh,
Cola
wow.
And Light.
Kind of
Going
juggled him
at
on the
it.
start. He
Oh,
doesn't
he's
have
done.
a jump. That's a 0-2.
Holy
Wow.
shit,
I'll tell
what
you
a start from Cola.
I want to take off the whole shirt at this point in time. Good Lord, Cola just setting the pace.
That's a hot start to a game 5.
Good Lord.
You know what I mean?
Honestly, I was extremely wrong. I thought that if Light ended that last one, basically after the game was going, after Cola seemed like he was dominating and then gave it up, I was like, well, Cola might just kind of give up, but absolutely not.
Yeah.
Came out firing on this one.
Now, I think
Hey,
that's,
hold on,
that's a fair observation, too, because we know sometimes Cole has gassed out, right? That is not something that
Whoa,
Cole is
god
doing,
damn.
but in this fight, man, he is absolutely scrapping to the bitter end. Love to see it. He's got a pretty stable lead right now. He's definitely doing a good job advancing it. My goodness, these catches right now and the commitments. He is going for broke right now.
He's bold.
Oh.
He's-
okay, man. The platform.
That
just
platform
saved him.
just
Yeah,
saved his
Light
ass.
Very lucky with this layout because I mean, even if he didn't get the strong hit, he was at least taking that damage
Mm-hmm.
and getting sent off that stage. Strong hit here, though. Delayed back air, we are going to get it.
Honestly, that first stock kind of set the pace for the rest of this
Yeah.
match. Light did a terrific job in the last stock of being able to shave it off so quickly, and he had such a long string, got so much damage, but now Cola's lead just might be unsurmountable. This is an entire stock.
Are there new multiverses characters? Morty just came out, and I think they're releasing that Gremlins character pretty soon.
You have to have damn near the perfect stock to make this still feasible and viable. We know he's able to absolutely accumulate that damage and get
Oh.
on pace. We're starting to see it right now. Big
Wait.
pickups.
Oh, man. If he hit that. I think
Cola
that-
has not been able to get anything going right now, though.
Piece of that second
Uh-oh.
up air, chasing him up. Ain't gonna get it this time around. Cola gonna swing his way down. Watch out though. He has been doing a lot off of a stray hit so far. And that should be the stock to F smash.
Oh, game 5, last stock.
That was pretty darn close.
Classic.
Right, that's not 100, but I'll take like
That's how she goes.
There we go.
That's definitely an A on that stock. Can he get one more and get the W?
Yeah, man, passing grade for sure, but can he get past this final stock of Cola? That is the question that needs to be answered. Cola's played out of his mind, but
I think it's gonna be coming down to last hit again as well.
Truly is anybody's game as the percentages.
Oh, he just keeps falling on him.
As they climb, so do these
Such
stocks
aggressive
right now.
options.
Wait, Okay, no, that was going to be a little scary. Had to get a little extra damage. Recovering high. Cola on the other side.
Oh!
Oh! Send off into oblivion. The pop off to boot, and Cola secures his spot in grand finals.
And look
That's
at how these
big.
sets are going, man. Between all the Moist dudes, between Light, between Air, between
Game
Cola,
5,
they're all
last
game
stock,
5,
last
and they're
hit
all
3 times for the
last
Moist
hit.
Esports
Guys,
team
so
kills.
evenly matched. There is so much pride on the line. This means so much to them. And today, Cola comes out ahead.
Man.
Light gets
that was-
third,
I was
Cola
thinking
or
that
Aaron
was
is getting
I was like,
second,
right,
then Cola or
no
Aaron is
better
getting
option
first.
Right here. Where are you going to go? There's
We didn't
no
see
other.
that the whole set.
There's no other
Correct.
option he could have picked right there as far as the angle to get back
Thanks
to
to
stage.
Prime
So, yeah,
Faucet and
perfect
resub
option right there
MRP.
for, Cola to pick against Light, and yeah, that counter is super strong, especially against Firefox. Man, that is woo.
And
Right.
I gotta give a nod to Cola.
Do you get
too.
replicas of
That
the
in
trophies
back
they win?
pocket,
Yeah, we've been
because
getting
there were
replicas.
opportunities where it
We're
was
getting a
like,
whole
you
trophy
could've
shelf
made that
made because
play
we've got a
before.
lot of major
But
wins
Light
now.
had to be so comfortable in that situation where he's just like, he's probably just gonna elect to just try and ledge trap me, right? He's not gonna come off stage, and in that instance, you know, saving the best for last. That
Thanks
was
to
the
resub,
difference,
Woody.
man. Kudos.
That's the difference between a good player and a top player, by the way, because I mean, like you see that gameplay there, and there are
So
moments
Aaron's
where-
on winner's side, so Cola will have to win
Sounds
6
good.
games
Okay,
if
I
he's
can put a
gonna
stock
take
there
this home.
If I capitalize on this, but you don't really.
But
want
regardless,
to
it's
do
coming
it.
home no matter
You're
what,
not
'cause Aaron is
confident
also
in
Moist
somebody like
Esports,
Cola.
so
You
it's
might pop a little
guaranteed
bit
coming
early,
home.
Maybe use that counter earlier on in the set where it wasn't applicable, and then Light would see that. And be like,
Love to see
"Ah,
that. You just fucking love to see that. And also Rebellion C tier. I forgot to finish that off before going to that. Let me go to the bathroom real quick. Thanks to Prime Guru. Alright, I'm back. Thanks to resub Tuxedo and Brutal. Whew. Thanks to Prime Steven. Quick text. Okay, now I'm back. Alright, where are we at? Who's this? Oh yeah, here's S tier. That's Idea Factory? Okay. Okay, so they mainly make anime games. I liked Record of Agarest War. I actually thought this was great. I was a huge fan of Record of Agarest War, however you say it. But that is their only game that I've played. Legitimately the only game here. So I can't put them up there. Nintendo. Oh, God. Oh, boy. Separating the company from the games, per usual. I don't even really need to pull up a list. We all know Nintendo games. That's just worthless to pull that up. The games they make are very good, except for their Pokemon games. Everything else, though, is always really high quality. Their Pokemon games, though, I think are just inexcusably lazy. I'm glad they're finally doing something a little different with Arceus. But yeah, I mean, overall, Nintendo doesn't really make bad games. Their system is just not powerful, though. They have, like, the absolute least impressive hardware. Shit can barely even run some mobile games sometimes. Like, it's just not a very good console. They just have good games for it. But I think Nintendo can't be lower than an A, but they're definitely not an S. No shot. They don't make Pokemon. It doesn't matter. They own 33% of Pokemon. They have a big hand in how Pokemon goes. And they're totally fine letting Game Freak make them extremely bad. Not as good as Riot. Riot doesn't have any bad games. Again, this is not the companies themselves, it's their games. Nintendo has plenty of bad games. Riot doesn't. They don't have any bad games under their belt. Nintendo revolutionized the industry. They did, but they have plenty of shitty games. Like, everyone up here has no bad games. Until someone brings up Ninja Blade, which I will stand by as a good bad game. But none of these companies have a bad game under their belt. We also have 5 times the amount of games of the other studios. True. But I mean, again, they have plenty of bad games, like, recently. Like, they don't release a ton of games. They have a ton of games on their platform. Most of them are ports, but still. Respawn and Riot have 3 games each. Respawn has, like, 6. Riot has, like, 4. And all of them are good. I just don't think Nintendo's S tier. I really don't. Like, they just can't be. They just can't. I don't see how they would. They're just inarguably bad games. But they have some of the best of all time. But these are just, it is literally only hits. None bad in here. They made the best games of all time contenders. It has to count for something. It does, which is why they're A tier. A high A tier. Thanks to resub Shao. Are we not counting old FromSoft? Even old FromSoft was good. Kingsfield, Armored Core, like, what are you talking about? Old FromSoft was good as well. Is it Prime Random? It hasn't started yet. Is it Tier 1? Valok. I wish Valve still made games. But they only made good games when they did. I don't think they have a single bad game in their record, do they? Yeah, not a single bad game. Oh, wait. I don't remember Alien Storm. I don't think I played it. Oh, never mind. Artifact. Oh my god, they have Artifact. Oh my god, they have Artifact. I totally forgot. Yep, I totally forgot. Oh boy. I don't think they can be S now. Artifact is that's such a big blow. And again, none of these other ones have a game as bad as Artifact. Exit 5 gift subs Koguma. Thank you, Koguma. Oh, now it's starting. Gives me some time to think.
Cola is able to win this set. He gets a chance at also victory and being first place of this entire tournament.
All right. We shall see. Obviously, Cola coming in here with the hot hand. We saw him go into an intense Game 5. Loser semis over light, but right now, you know, Aaron, he's the one who's just kind of been hanging out in the back, just chilling. Maybe for, you know, to his, you know, benefit. I want to say, you know, him being able to kind of calm down, get some time between sets, coming here calm, cool, and collected. Maybe that's
He's
gonna
a
be the
resub
difference
holy.
maker as opposed to having to play a back-to-back like we're seeing with Cola, but nonetheless, a pretty
Oh,
even
the
game.
get-up
Starting
attack
off,
option
built
was
that forward
bold.
smash. And you know Cola, one thing about him, he is not going to hold back with that pressure.
Yeah.
Not only being able to sort of sit back and clear your mind, but also to watch the previous matches,
Yep.
pick up on some habits maybe, watch something. I think the clear differentiator is going to be if Cola is able to punish that banana off the ledge. It feels like he was able to punish the ledge get up off the forward smash there and was able to get the stock, but it wasn't necessarily punishing the move itself. It was more like a ledge thing. Gets the up smash and evens it right back out.
Yeah, there we go. So he's got the banana in hand. Again, in that first set that they played too, Cola definitely made that banana part of his own arsenal as well. So that's something Aaron's going to have to look out for and see if he can kind of thwart Cola from doing that, or at least have you know, better banana placement when he decides to use it so that Cola doesn't get it for free. Here we go.
Yep, it's a Moist Esports Grand Finals. Been waiting for this to happen for a while, and it's finally here.
On Aaron.
We have first, second, and third.
Looking for it, but nice. Aaron lining up a couple of
Now it's
these
just a
back
matter of
good placement.
who's
Love
first
that.
and
I love that
who's
extension,
second.
too. It's not just a simple bread and butter with the banana. He's just
But that's
like,
all
okay,
Moist
there's
Esports,
more
baby.
optimal route to find some more damage, and he's able to locate it, help him
He's a resub
play back
Oceanic.
in this fight.
It's absurd how consistently Aaron is able to just get 60 off a single inner, and it's not like it's a combo. It's a string of reads and options being covered. It's like he's popping meter and using a super, and it's just like he gets 60 for free. It makes no sense.
Yeah, oh, hey, that back air is just going to send him flying. I was kind of expecting when he got that first read to go for a down air, you know, get a nice little extension off that, but the neutral air extension worked as well. Aaron got quite a bit of damage here onto Cola's stock, but he has to, well, he should be able to finish this one off with an up smash now if he can find it. Cola still trying to get that banana back in hand, which is something I think Aaron can be looking out for as Cola's going to be swinging for it. There it is, the up smash, and he's out of there.
Hey, yes, sir.
Every single
damn.
time he's gotten Cola's stock, he's only
Aaron
down
really
by
has been
30.
playing out of his
Not
mind,
bad
man.
at
You
all.
love to see it. I'm so happy for
Especially
Aaron.
you kinda consider that, you know,
He was getting really down on himself for a little while. There was a stretch of period, like a stretch of time where he kept switching characters, trying to find what fits. He dropped Diddy for a bit. But now he's finally back, and I think he's got his confidence back too, which is extremely important. And this tournament's been great for that, obviously. He beat Light, he beat Cola. He's in grand finals right now against Cola again. He's looking really good.
What the hell am I watching?
You are
Like, how did you do that?
You are watching a master at work, sir.
I legitimately can't fathom how Aaron is able
Thanks,
to
Reese,
get
of Egg
hit
Salad.
after hit after hit. They're not combos. They're not even strings, really. He's just beating Cola.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
And he's so raw with the up smashes, bro. It's just like no fear, just commitment, and you see how often it pays off. Cola can be leading for 95% of the match and still not be guaranteed to win because Aaron is just...
No, it wasn't the Diddy duos against Tweak because Aaron actually beat
Legitimately
Tweak's
checkmated
Diddy.
right there at the end too. With the banana throw, had he got hit by that, most likely
I think it was just a
smash.
couple
He
bad
aired out the
placements
catch
really,
banana,
like, wavered
hit
his
the ground with a
faith.
little lag, got up smashed anyway. So what a way to go ahead and finish that game. This man, Aaron, absolutely turned up out of nowhere.
Yes.
As Connie said, yeah, just stretches of brilliance of just like,
But they're longer.
this puppeteering at this point in time. He's like, you'll be here, and then you'll be here, and I'm going to get all this damage for that.
It's nuts because I think we're accustomed to seeing Aaron have these flashes of brilliance,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It's like a spark. It's like 10 seconds of gameplay. This is extended to like 30 to 45 seconds now, and he's just able to wipe away entire stocks this is a different kind of Aaron, I think, that we've seen in the past.
I agree, man. I mean, it's it's one thing to kind of
It's
see that
because,
evolution
yeah,
over
that's what it
time,
is.
slowly but surely. But
Nah,
right
Aaron's
now,
powered
it's
up,
all
though.
coming to fruition. Certainly, somebody who's been very vocal about not being happy with the placement of his seed.
Yep,
He's
Moist
got a lot of-
Esports gets the
he's got a
dub no
lot of
matter
stuff
what,
at
so
this
I'm
point.
fine
Just
here.
have
I'm
to
just
play that
happy
seed
for the boys.
Really just continuing to do just that as we see him already up one game in grand finals and up a considerable amount of percent right now too. Trying to keep Cola on his toes.
Hey, yeah, Cola just literally
He's
just
stuck.
Oh,
He's stuck.
wow.
He's stuck.
He couldn't go anywhere right there. Just every option.
Aaron's
popping
just
up in
shutting
front of
it
Aaron.
down.
That door's closed. That door's closed. And now so is your stock closing that out really quickly. Loving to see it. Aaron playing on a totally different level right now. For someone who said they was nervous, all I see is that it's gone. Those nerves are all out of here.
Just kind of put Cola in the corner and said, no jumping. Absolutely not.
Just kind of locking him down. Okay, not able to get that extension,
Oh,
but he'll get a
there it
second
is.
chance out of it. And as you said, Coney, there's that magic number 60 right there on the mark.
Thanks to
I
resub
just
Jacob.
don't- it is the consistency by which he's able to do this is something I have never seen. Like this is crazy.
Hey, good back air here from Cola, though.
Thanks to resub
Make sure this
Doggo.
game doesn't get too far away from him now. Cola also, as you saw in the last set against Light,
Oh,
he knows
yes.
how to add up some damage relatively quickly.
Yeah, and he'll go left to right too.
Thanks to
He's got
Prime
some
Tay.
hot horizontal combos. Got a nice one right there. Got 50.
Oh, nice.
Let's not count out Cola yet.
All right, like that monkey flip, smart stuff right now. Good catch on
Oh.
the roll. Okay, not quite where he wanted though.
The monkey kick was a little bold there from Aaron.
They tend to get him in a little
Wow.
bit of trouble, but just comes through with the hot aggression, swiping that banana out of his hand with the back air. Let's see if Cole can get a nice setup. It would be tremendous if he get this stock right now.
Oh, trying to throw the banana. Aaron holding that shield and very sneakily coming back to center. I don't even know if people are realizing it, but he's able to just very slowly creep his way back into the Pokeball. That is a very deliberate choice.
Yeah.
He's trying to stay center against Roy, so you're not dying to that forward air.
Yeah, because you're definitely looking for the vertical air, so you don't. It doesn't matter
Right.
where you hit that. But Roy will be looking to take you off the sides. I mean, he does have an up smash that's pretty strong, but it's one that he's not going to be throwing out as much as you'll see this Diddy Kong.
Thanks to
throwing
the
out,
Prime
so.
Ghost Phantom.
Back air will
Man.
find it though. Here we go.
Pivotal stock right there for Aaron, able to secure it. Let's see if Cola can have a response. You already know Aaron's been so good at just getting this damage up, even at these higher percents. He doesn't shy away if the opportunity presents
Who did
itself.
Light
So
lose
one
to?
thing that I noticed is that
Aaron and
is
Cola.
never in a
It was
tight
only
situation. I don't
Moist
know if you guys
Esports
noticed that because I just
only
did
beat
maybe
Moist
like a
Esports. The
minute
only
ago.
people Moist
Aaron
Esports
is
lost
never
to
being put in a spot
was Moist
where Cola
Esports.
gets a tech chase, which is how Cola gets so many of his KOs. Aaron has never had the tech.
Yep.
He hasn't really bounced off the ground. And because of that, he's just not able to get tracked down.
I would argue that's part of what I mentioned earlier about these two.
I'm really
players
surprised that
playing
Cola
against each other
grabbed
so
off of
often,
that
but
banana.
They train together a lot. Good sparring partners. Really just something.
He probably
you
just
gotta
wasn't
be
expecting it to
cognizant of,
hit.
And I think it's helping out Aaron a lot, especially maybe kind of corralling some of those nerves he touched on. But no reason to be nervous right now. He is dominating and in full control of this game number 2.
Nah, this man Aaron is this is a mental fortress right now the way that he's playing. So I see nothing. I see nothing but W's in his future if he can keep this up. I mean, he's got a large percent lead here on Cola, but again, this is Roy. And if you get hit, you get
Right.
around 60.
Oh.
The tech out the way is good.
Tough.
Okay, he's throwing him out. He's allowed to do that right now at this percentage, but it's starting to get a little scary. 60%.
Oh, this is
There
very
we go.
scary. But finally,
Oh,
down tilt
wow.
to up smash. One more on the board for Aaron, and we are one.
Aaron!
away. If he's able
Thanks
to
to
take this one
resub
with Velus,
Kazuto.
this is where things might get a little dicey.
This is the one that really matters right here. You
Exactly.
gotta get you got the 2 games.
Thanks to
that's
resub
great. You
Freelance.
have to get that last one to go ahead and seal this set. So
It doesn't feel real, right?
Yeah, yeah.
When you're up 2-0, it's still like
He
still
sees
gotta
Brendan
get that
Fraser
last
getting a
game.
10-minute standing
Very
ovation for his new movie, The
know how
Whale. He was
close you
sobbing.
are. You just gotta
No,
put
I haven't
yourself
seen
up
it today.
just
I haven't been on
one more
Twitter.
time.
Honestly, like the
I'm
best
excited,
I've ever
though.
seen
I'm
Aaron
glad.
play, like especially like with all the factors on the line.
I love Brendan Fraser.
Just not just the money, the trophy, like who you're up against, your prestige, and like you said, pride a big thing for these guys, especially when you're playing somebody who's on the same team as you, right? Want to be looked at as the number 1. Well, certainly an opportunity to move up those rankings for Aaron right now, as he's 1 game away, as we said, from closing out PAX Arena, almost pro title. Could very
Oh.
well be going to him.
Damn, that could have been
Also,
so
good
fucking
point that you made,
like stylish.
Funny about the way that that Aaron's landing. It's either Nair or he's landing with down there, which has like
There's a
several.
prime
See,
cynical.
that's what happens
And
when you
then
have
you
to tech.
tech.
That's what
And then you
happens
tech.
when you have to tech. I wasn't kidding, man. Cola has not gotten those tech chase scenarios, and it's because he hasn't really been able to down tilt Diddy.
Yeah.
You can't put Diddy in the position where he has to tech. But if he does get that, Cola's gonna get a KO
Yep.
more often than not.
Genuinely, he does not miss those often. So, I mean, did get that first stock. That's feeling good for him. Aaron, though, not too far behind as far as...
He's a resub ZK.
Ooh, okay. Man, yeah, you look at that last part, was not the strong hit. I mean, at this damage and this rage, as Max likes to call it, the unlimited cross slash, I think he would have been gone.
Pretty much. Available at all times for sure. Right now, Cola absolutely cooking Aaron. Needed a big response, and he's giving it to him right now.
Oh.
What did I tell you?
It's true. If he's able to kind of put him in those situations, yes, 9 times out of 10, it is going to result in a stock. And right now, resulting in a big time lead.
He's really fishing those up smash. I mean, he is finding them, though.
148 with no rage, not going to send it.
A lot of smashes here.
Aaron's got to get back in the skies. Like, yeah, he's starting to hit some text. Maybe not in the skies like that, though. Put yourself in the sky. Don't let him do it to you. Oh, man. Bad start right here. Get the back air. It's finally going to take it. What a trade. But yes, I mean, this game is probably not going to be the one that he's going to take. As you said, though, you really have to get all 3 of those points. And this really starts to set in right here, right now. Like, I have 2. I need 1 more to win this tournament. And now Cola's playing hot, and you're like, oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, Cola's looking
right
so
now.
good. Aaron, I mean, we were talking before about how consistency. How
Yeah, all right.
he was getting those 67.
No 3-0s. It's probably just going game 5 again, per usual, for the Moist Esports team kill. He's even wearing the Moist Esports joggers. Let's go, Aaron.
Get a little gassed out as the tournament goes on, as he gets frustrated.
Hurts to see them fight. Hey, it's in grand finals, man. It doesn't even hurt. It just feels good. It's just 2 friends playing some games together.
To the win pays off perfectly. And the kind of response you're looking for right now in a situation like this, too, because he didn't just beat him, he dominated him in that 3rd game. Much needed confidence boost for Cola going into this 4th one.
I personally, I would have liked to see a bit more of a breather before this next one, just maybe a little bit more time, but that's not how these guys play, man.
I think I would have liked to see a different stage here from Aaron. Maybe, because, I mean, like, again, he took, I forgot who he took the Smashville, but he popped off on that stage, so maybe, if this game doesn't go that well, he'll probably look into it. But, obviously he's already won 2 games here, so it has nothing to do with the stage. He has to make sure he can rein himself back in and not allow those situations of him being forced to tech to happen again. He's doing really nice right now at the beginning.
Oh, the little peanut? The cheeky peanut?
That stop right there.
Yeah, I like what I'm seeing from Aaron. He's kind of letting Cola know whatever momentum you might have gained, I'm making sure you leave it in the last match, because he is unleashing right now. This is absolutely insane. 162.
Hey.
Oh.
Ooh, trying to catch him, yeah.
Yeah, tried to play something there. Gets the forward air right now. Roy living forever. And obviously this is good for Aaron, right? I mean,
oh, God.
But imagine if he didn't
Thanks
land that.
Arkin
That
and
was
Joe.
prime rage territory for Cola.
There we go. Okay, didn't get the full repeater right there, but normally you will see that he did some big damage. I'm not sure why he actually didn't get the full repeater on that, but either way, he does find some extra damage.
Oh,
that
was so
nice.
slick. Yes, you make a move, I'm right there to checkmate you. Beautiful stuff from Aaron. He is just putting on a masterclass.
God damn, Aaron.
Diddy Kong and Cola right
Cola
now.
can't even play right now. Aaron just not let him touch the ground.
Okay, you're locked up yet again. I mean, like Aaron, that's the Aaron zone right here. This exact situation. You're trying to get back to the middle stage. He's denying you access. Get back over there. Down tilt to up tilt. Okay.
Oh, what? I am shocked that missed.
Even off the tech, can't really do much out of it. Actually prioritizes Banana over chasing and going for a ledge trap. Kind of an interesting choice.
Oh, man.
Cola's got his work cut out for him here.
Aaron, 1 stock away from being the grand champion.
He is doing quite well in this game so far. 135 still is not like, and again, there we go. Finally finding himself the stock with the up tilt, but Roy.
Oh, thank you to Tier 1 Joe Mac. I thought it was a resub. Thank you to Tier 1
At
man.
135, so little surprised to be seeing Aaron live so long against Cola.
94 agility in RuneScape as well. Let's go. Only 5 more levels. So like another month.
Within an instant, something I'm sure Aaron very much so aware of it. This is where you have to play so cautiously, but at the same time, you don't want to give up any ground, right? You don't want to take away that pressure, foot on the gas kind of mentality he's had thus far, and it looks like that is not going to be the case. Just chucking him on stage, banana in hand, and just full control remaining on the part of Aaron. He is absolutely destroying him. Checkmate.
I'm happy for Aaron. Moist Esports wins no matter what, and I'm happy for Aaron. Aaron's been underseeded for so long, and now he's finally popping off. He's been having such a good month of Smash, looking so good.
Been underrated and sort of underestimated by people at all fields of Smash, and they don't think he can perform at the top level, and he did it, man, and he earned it today. Nobody could question him. Beat some of the best players in the world today, and he is your Almost Pro 10K Open Grand Champion.
Man, this is bringing a tear to my eye.
Yeah, he did so
again,
fucking well in
said,
this tournament. He really did.
Today he had something to prove, and he definitely proved it. So I don't want to hear nobody talking about where he should be if it's not in these top seeds for the rest of these
Mr.
tournaments.
36 seed
Yeah, 36, something
at
like that.
SmashCon? What the heck?
I don't know who seeded that.
Oh, I do. You're crazy for that one.
Well, I want to keep my job, so let's move on right along.
I know, I'm happy
Our
for Aaron
champion
too,
right there,
man.
you see him
I'm so
very
proud of him.
much
Is there a
so
trophy for
name
this?
in lights, getting the respect, from the crowd and of course from his peer right there, Cola, dapping him up. Yeah, give him a round of applause
Yeah,
right there.
absolutely, man.
Good stuff, man. Aaron, an absolute beast.
There is? Oh, let's go. Let me check out the
One thing
trophy.
to win against Cola, I mean, he
We
had
got to
to
get a
lose
replica
twice.
made.
Right.
Made sure it didn't get to a situation where the bracket was
What a great
reset.
tournament for Moist
Yeah,
Esports.
dominant,
First,
dominant
second,
second
and
time.
third.
So he
It was
definitely,
just
whatever nerves
just
he was
so-
worried
so
about,
casual.
he powered
Just
through
did it
those.
so easily.
He clearly figured out the exact way to kind of dismantle. There's that one really good game that Cola had, but outside of that, that was definitely the Aaron show.
Yes.
What a weird momentum shift, too.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
not forget that Cola, dominated game 3. Usually when that happens, it's a total swing,
when you
right?
pick it up, yeah.
Exactly, but Aaron kind of snuffed that out so quickly.
Yeah, yeah.
And I don't want to say I told you so, but
Thanks to the resub
you didn't tell me, I was
A
listening.
and the Prime
yeah,
Yubi.
but I told you.
But you did tell me.
Buy this man the
Tell me so.
deluxe
All right, I'll give it
Splatoon
up.
3
He told
ASAP.
you, but you agreed
True,
with
that
him.
did buff him.
Humble brag about it.
Thanks to
I don't
Prime.
know,
I'm
yeah.
a bit confused.
BD.
Yeah, I don't understand. What do you want me to say? I can't agree with you
I told
anymore.
all of you. You all didn't think you could do it. You all didn't
There
think
you
so,
go.
but I
Get down,
did.
get
I
down.
told you so.
Oh,
There you
man.
go.
Well, and for all those of y'all watching in the Twitch chat or just watching in general, man, thank you guys for watching this as well, and everybody, all of our.
Thanks to the
content
Prime,
here.
Hot
Thank you guys
Mayo,
for watching
and the
throughout
resub
this week.
Spud.
Some great action that we got to watch
Oh,
here
yes.
throughout the weekend. We had. We had a bunch of people who actually signed up day of,
Right.
getting a chance to play into the Almost Pro. So we got to see a lot of new, fresh faces. We saw some pretty interesting results in general. You saw with was it Mind? The
Yes.
Luigi?
Oh, he
Making
was
it up
great.
for- Yeah, he popped
Yeah.
off, man. Got to give it up to him as well. So, definitely love the format. That
I
we
hope
see
Aaron
here.
continues
Don't
it.
get
I
to
hope
see
he
a
keeps
lot
the
of,
momentum.
pick up and play
He did
tournaments.
from the last tournament. He kept the momentum from the last tournament coming into this one. Now hopefully he keeps
attendees
riding this
got a chance
and
to watch
continuing
this
to evolve.
And also play into it. I'm hoping you had a great time.
He got
Yeah,
two
one
of his
the-
biggest
the
wins at this one
funniest
over
things
Light and
that
Cola.
happened this weekend was I was actually talking
Thanks, Resub Reptar.
behind the stage with people about the tournament, and I was like, okay, so what are the entrants? And they're like, we don't know. I'm like, what do you mean you don't know?
He's never
Registration
losing
could
again.
happen
True.
during the
He'll never
tournament.
even
It's
drop
not
a
normal
stock
thing, but
again.
Anybody was able to come up and play, and it's just really cool to see people
I-
enjoying packs and coming over.
I
and
think
playing
it's
again.
wonderful because you have plenty of people who came into this and they were like, single elimination. No, it's actually double elimination. We lost a couple of people
Right.
along the way, but those who stuck around certainly made an impression, and we appreciate you guys.
You have plans
sticking
for
around
after
too
the
and
tier list?
sticking around too, 'cause
No,
we
in
have an
fact-
award ceremony to toss to on the stage. To
Hold on.
talk to all
I
of
wanna
our
see this
top 8 and our
trophy.
winners. So you guys go enjoy that. We've been the Blast Zone. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in a bit.
Guys, dozens
Oh,
of
look-
people
how big is that trophy?
Dozens of games played, almost
Woo!
20 hours of
That's a
Smash
goddamn
on this
chalice.
stage, and it all culminated in these
The
8
Goblet of
winners.
Fire.
All of these people are world class. All of them are technically almost pro.
That
and
looks like the
actually some of
trophy you
them
win
are
in Mario
pro.
Kart
It was
64.
An amazing lineup, an amazing top 8. Let's go ahead and give out some awards to the people who performed the best on the stage. Up first, we have the people
Got the
coming
Stanley
tied
Cup
for
in
7th.
Chiru.
We have, give them a round of applause, Bobby Wasabi and Moxie.
Yeah, fucking Stanley Cup.
Congrats, great game, guys. And we're gonna move on to tied for 5th here. 2 people near and dear to my heart. We have Justice and Mine. Give a round of applause. Great
Thanks to the
job.
bits, Jane.
Mind came
And
with
the
his
resub
own
Egbert.
busload of people. That's great. You have to promise to cheer for everybody else too. Okay, good. Okay, good.
Are you Diamond in Rocket League yet? Not yet.
He's on an airplane. It's Larry Lurr, but still applaud for him.
Larry!
He'll feel it in like a Spidey sense way. Great job, Larry. Okay, in 3rd place, this one is very near and dear to my heart, specifically. We have the person I'm the biggest fan of. Give a round of applause and a lot of cheers for Light, everybody!
Let's go, Light! Light absolutely thought that guy was going for like a handshake, but he recovered really well.
It is one of the boys from Moist Esports. Actually, Moist taking the top 3, the whole podium. It is Moist Cola!
Yes, sir. Cola doesn't usually stick around for these. He usually just goes home.
He deserves it.
He usually just like dips, but I guess he just had nothing else to do right now.
I think maybe, even if we asked him on Friday if he'd be standing here, he'd say he doesn't know. But I know now he deserves it more than anyone. Your winner of the Almost Pro Panda Cup 10K Open, presented by AT&T, it is Moist Aaron!
Let's go, Aaron! Congrats! I'm so happy for him. I know how much this means to him, man. I'm so happy.
That's the best part. Give him a round of applause!
Let's go!
All right, Aaron. First of all, congratulations. Very happy to see you.
God, that's great. And what a way to celebrate. Do some proper research on the Salvo Def Noodles. You got your vids so wrong. You love to see that. I even talked to Salvo. You know what I got wrong? Nothing. I never even said what his intention was. I said, if his intention was what the tweet said, then this. If. The whole video was making fun of Def Noodles. That was the whole video. But you're right. I didn't know he was invited. If I did, I would have made even more fun of Def Noodles. No Rocket League today. I know, it's a nice trophy. I'm so happy for Aaron, man. Alright, I need to go work out and eat. I'll finish the tier list later. I'm so fucking hungry. No, I'm way too hungry. I was gonna finish this then eat, but there is no shot. Alright, a little Aaron speech.
My next tournament. There you go.
Just a little one.
Yeah, somehow I got... Yeah, you're last. I don't know how that happened. I don't know how the science works. Give one more round of applause for Aaron here.
Thanks, Resub J-Mac.
I have one more question for you. Do you think, if he's still here, do you think you could take Jonas, the best Smash player in the world?
Nah, he 3-0 me.
Okay, hey, he's still modest. One more round of applause for Aaron, everybody. That is it for the Almost Pro 10K Open.
Fuck yeah. Congrats, Aaron.
TNT.
Alright, I need to go eat ASAP. Alright, I'll be back in like, I don't know, like 4 hours or something. Thanks for tuning in to everyone who donated. Big thanks. New subs, welcome aboard. Sub means a lot. Thanks to Tier 1 Machete. And hope you all have a wonderful evening. I'll see you in a few hours. Alright, see you soon.